Hey, Uncle Al. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Alemania. Hey, Freeman. Yeah, Uncle Al. You wanna be called that? So, how are you guys doing? You wanna pop up, Uncle Al? Oh,
Hey,
there you are. Hey, Uncle Al. Good to see you again, buddy.
I'm still alive. We had another shooting over here. About it's 30 miles outside of Los Angeles, but yeah, you think Sweden's bad with explosions? You got to come over here with all the shootings over here.
Yeah, you have the same problem.
It's like it's not the legal gun owners; it's all the crooks that have the guns.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
Hey,
yeah, go
hey,
ahead.
Sam. Hey, Tenchi.
Hi, Tenchi.
Yeah, you have your problems with that,
Yeah,
and
and
we have our problems with ours.
yeah, over here they're still shutting off power to certain locations. It's Movember, it's windy in certain areas, so they're shutting off power completely. So you're
Yeah.
in the dark. It's
Oh man.
Movember.
Yeah.
It's cold, you're freezing, there's no electricity.
Yeah. That's the normal thing, I guess.
No, it's kind of abnormal.
Yeah, okay, we call it abnormal then.
You never vote for socialists or Democrats or liberals. They'll mess up the country faster than lightning. I remember Sweden in the old days, it was a very nice, clean country.
Yeah, it was. I
You know,
miss the old days.
me too. Yeah,
Welcome RSDT7 Norwegian.
yeah, in 92, it happens here in California when they took over full control. And then in Sweden, I think it was like 96.
Yeah, that might be correct, yeah.
Yeah, you see, I'm good on international news because I watch 3 different international news channels and not the commie ones either. They're telling everybody it's so peaceful and wonderful.
Yeah, it is. Hey,
Have you?
Jenny.
Hey, Jenny. Hey, Howie.
Hey, Food Forest Permaculture. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, Sunny. Good
Hi,
to see you
Sonny.
again.
Yeah, I did a little video this morning because my other video, I was talking about food storage again,
Yeah,
and it screwed up because something's going on with YouTube. I guess it was too long. So I had to cut it out. I had to get rid of all my props because YouTube now has no sense of humor. Did you read the thing they sent out and seen the video?
I haven't had time to see any videos today. I begin to watch half of one of your videos. I guess it was part two of something. I
Right.
don't. Yeah.
Don't worry
Uh,
about that. What you want to do, folks, right here, YouTube sent out a message, and also Google did in the email, or um, you get a video. Please check it out right away because December the 10th, if you're programming, if your live stream programming is not commercially viable and is not, if you're trying to do something, you have to read it. It's very confusing. My friend Camp Patton of Camp Patton Family Countdown did a very good video for people who wants to hear the simple, easy, explainable portion. I read the fine print. The really, get out the magnifying glass kind of literature. So you
Yeah,
make sure and double check because it's going on right now. Hi, Sonny. You did a real good thing for Cheryl Hirsch and her family.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sending them two boxes of food. It's kind of weird, Jordan, that I'm sending packages in the middle of America.
Yeah,
Okay, we send food packages to third world countries or people starving to death. First time I ever sent food into America.
that happens not very often, I guess.
No, because everybody in the urban areas are feeding fine. It's the people in the rural areas are starving because remember we had all those floods in the Midwest and stuff,
Yeah, I heard about them.
and the snow and stuff. And we had snow early this year. One day it was 80 degrees. Next day it's like what 20 below. And we got to tell our friend meow 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 in Canada. I don't think it's global warming. Is it warm over there in Sweden?
No, I believe we had -5 today.
Right. Do you think it's global warming over there?
Well,
-5.
yeah, -5, but the temperature has been low very late this year.
Yeah.
They have dropped very late this year, so than they normally do. So something is wrong, definitely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hi, Reverend Christine. Hi, Christine. God bless you too. Enjoy the gym. Work out.
Hey, Reverend Christine, good to see you again.
Yeah, I try to help out my best. This week and next week, I can't work in the kitchens because unfortunately, I cough too much.
Yeah, you
And you
shouldn't
don't
work in the
want
kitchen then.
no, I can't do that. So I'm working in the office and I'm trying to make sure we have a nice turkey dinner, complete with everything, for 400 families this year. And it's really hard because
Yeah, that's really hard.
I have to look inside the kitchen and yell people, you can't do that. You're cross contaminating because a lot of places that feed people cause food poisoning. You're going
Yeah,
to get food poisoning on American Thanksgiving, and next 3 days you're vomiting everywhere. Trust
yeah,
me. San Francisco did it because of the socials look, we'll feed everybody, and it's going to be a vegan dinner. You would not believe how many poor people were throwing up at that dinner.
yeah,
They cross contaminated a lot of the dishes because they thought vegan, no animal material. It doesn't change the rules. It's cooking. A
yeah,
lot of people don't cook. We cook, right, Jordan?
yeah.
You
We could.
real cooking, not opening cans and pouring into that or this. I mean, cooking. You take something, and
We take something from the basic and do a nice, beautiful dinner of it
right,
from scratch.
right, not opening a can.
So it's always better to do things from scratch.
Yeah,
It
I
tastes better.
true. I just saw the thing of food forest permaculture. Yes, Howie, that is true. But if you further away you get away from the major cities, that's less and less true because everybody is using up everything. There's hardly nothing in the dumpster. I heard some,
What?
yeah, it's about 3 billion in food from the stores are thrown into the dump. As further you get away from the urban centers, like my small town, everybody uses everything to the drop. So
Yeah,
a lot of dumpster divers, especially the homeless out here, are very skinny. They're not fat because there's no food in the dumpsters. They hit McDonald's because Nobody in their right minds want to eat McDonald's,
Yeah.
and they have plenty of thrown out food there. Oh, hi, Mountain Man. Hi there.
Hey, Mountain Man. Good to see you, buddy.
I can't see too well. Let's see, darn it. Still taking the eye drops. $75.
$75 for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Tell me about it.
That's expensive.
I got glaucoma in both eyes, so I stay inside most of the time. And my biggest problem is I can't move around because of my joints and stuff. I used to be 5'8", now I'm 5'6". I'm keeping getting smaller and smaller. Maybe next year I'll be about this small.
Yeah. Well, a bottle where the eye drops in that size, you here in Sweden, you pay maybe 65, 75 crowns. So that's a big difference.
Oh yeah, but European medicine is a lot better than American medicine.
Yeah, probably.
You don't die from it.
No, you don't. I guess there is a lot of people who die from the medicine in US.
Yeah, true, but yeah, like I said, just tired. I know, Techi, a lot of people who are making content are really nervous because I heard friends of mine in gaming channels, cosplayers, history channels, they're all nervous because of the regs coming out by YouTube and Google and the FCF, Federal Trade Commission, and a few other countries are cracking down what's public viewing
Yeah,
because this is a public platform. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't know if you make content on a public, bleh, I'm tired. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning.
yeah, I know the feeling.
I do work. Not I don't get paid for it. I live in California. I'm a Smurf or a surf. Is it surf or Smurf? Which one's blue and wear the little hat?
Smurfs.
Smurf. Smurfs. Can't tell around here, but the bad part is, if your nephew games and creates a character, he's underage, so you might get in America, if the FCC is really upset with you that your nephew's underage, you might get what was it, $43,000 or $42,000 in fine for content that you didn't have no control that your nephew or grandnephew did, and there's the FCC with the FBI or Justice Department pounding on your door wanting their money.
Yeah,
42 or 43,000 per video. And
that's a lot of money.
yeah, Jordan, I have about 600 plus videos. So you figure that 42 or 43,000 times that amount. I'll be in federal prison for the rest of my life. I'll be in Guantanamo Bay. What you're in here for, fellow terrorist? I make videos and talk to funny animals.
They would laugh at you, definitely.
They probably will.
And they would leave you alone. Well,
probably will too.
because they would consider you a nutcase and crazy. So they wouldn't be close to you because they would be afraid you can do something bad to them because you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful that you read the YouTube contract and the Google contract statements. Google's the harder one, and YouTube's fairly easy. They have a video. Go check out that video, and they'll give you the basic information. The problem is you do not want to hit for children use. You want to hit not kid content. Okay, everybody do that. Not kid content. Because if you hit the first one, oh boy, you're in a bunch of trouble. And you have to be careful on live stream. Because my friend Happy Prepper, he's a youngster that likes prepping and does stuff outdoors and grow vegetables. He got a strike and almost lost his email and YouTube channel.
What?
Yeah, Happy Prepper. He's like 13 years old, and he has
Yeah,
a like camping. He goes camping. He does a little prepping. He does a little gardening. He shares it with his little brother. His little brother came onto a live stream, and they were
yeah.
making comments and talking. Adults to kids, kids to adults. Wholesome Sunday school stuff. Bam! His whatchamacallit channel got striked and taken off for a couple days. His parents was contacted, and I think a legal department contacted his parents again because he's 13 and he had an underage kid that wasn't his kid on his stream, his little brother, and all hell broke loose 2 weeks ago. So right now everybody's in a dizzy and in a panic.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Good to see you.
Yeah, mine's
Long time no
slowing down.
see, Dee Dee.
Yeah, I understand Howie because I'm reading Howie, food forest permaculture. Yeah, a lot of that money goes to hookers and drugs, and none of it goes to the proper people. It goes all to the politician.
You're very welcome, Tenchi.
Yep, Ethan. It goes to all those politicians because billions in charity money in Canada. You look at Alberta, that's suffering really bad. They're supposed to do re-education programs there, and I have a friend Kirk. He got tossed out of his apartment because his re-education money didn't go through.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jordan? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I just got a cold, but I'm doing just fine. So,
Yeah, you got to be careful because let's see what I got.
uh, I had to change my uh, settings um, on uh, if it's the channel is for kids or adults, or decide for every video. I changed it immediately to adults, because that is mostly adults who watch my videos,
Right,
that is age span between 35 to 44 years
right,
old, who watch my videos or who are on my channel. So some of my content might be prepping stuff can be used for young teens as well,
right,
but when I see that is mostly 35 to 45 years old who watch my videos, it's better to put it on adults.
right. Same here. I do. You see me? I cook. I cook very well. I made a beautiful apple cake. I don't have teeth, so I can't make cookies. Okay, because if I eat a cookie, I'll break the rest of my teeth.
Yeah.
But I make a beautiful cake. It's easy to do. I did another video showing because I share my cake with my neighbors and my nephews. God, they eat me out of house and home. I used oat flour, honey. Oat flour,
Hey,
honey.
Grandpa.
Hey,
Good to see
Grandpa.
you.
How you doing?
Hey.
We are doing just fine here. So, how are you doing, Grandpa?
Well, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
That is good.
Is it snowing really bad up there? You got two northeasterns, one coming from the Atlantic, another one coming from the Great Lakes.
No, it's been going by us for the most part. It's been cold.
Well, that's good because I know some places in your area it's getting clobbered like 4 to 5 inches of snow and sleet.
Thank you, Lori Jean. Welcome to
Hey,
the
Lori
stream.
Jean.
I uh I was listening to your guys' conversation there earlier, and I wanted to touch on that a little bit.
Please
Unfortunately,
do.
YouTube is doing what parents won't do. It's where the problem lies, and where the problem lies with the government. Myself, and this is my opinion, I don't think a 12 or 13-year-old should be watching some of the video games or some of the things they're watching on YouTube because
Some video games, many channels stream are from 18 years old or
right,
15 years old. So
right. But you see, a lot of parents are not monitoring what their children are watching. They're letting them watch whatever they want. They're putting them in a room and they're sitting them down with YouTube and saying, "There you go."
Yep. They think it's a Ernst babysitter. You give them a little smartphone and they're happy for the next 4 or 5 hours.
And I'm not picking on gamers. I love the video games myself, but
yeah, it is fun.
would I want my 12-year-old or let my 12-year-old do it? No, but some people do, you know. And that, you know, children at that age don't know how to separate what's fake violence and what's real violence.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, everybody, if you look on the chat line right there, is Lori Jean. Please check out her channel. She does wonderful cooking videos. She's a chef. Okay, she does wonderful cooking videos. Go check her out because she's a friend of mine. I'm a friend of hers, and it's like it's hard for me some days because I get up early in the morning. Jordan knows I wake up like 4 in the morning, get things done, and I'm looking at my nephews or my friends or at the mission. It's like, oh God, it's never going to stop.
Right. I agree, Lori, not just violence, but you know what? The unfortunate thing is
Welcome, Bradley. Good to
you're a
see
good
you.
parent and you're watching what your kids are doing. A lot don't.
Yeah. Hi, Bradley.
Now,
Go
the
ahead.
the thing of it is when you go in and you put an age restriction or just for children on there, you're not going to get any ads on your videos.
Nope. And also, if you read the Google contract agreement, I read that. That gave me a headache. My left eye had to put more drops in it. And this is expensive. I've been reading it for one night. I didn't get any sleep. I've been reading the fine print. And if they find your content not commercially viable, and if you're caught hopping, you go to one channel and you hop to another channel and get their subscription or support, and then you don't do anything and you just keep doing that, they will cancel your subscription, ban you so you can never come back to YouTube and repeat it over and over. And also, they also have mentioned something about comments. If you leave a derogatory, racist, or I can't think of the other word, it's a big legal word in somebody's comment section that isn't polite, isn't nice, your channel is going to get tagged. So I think our friend in Canada, meow, meow, is going to get a boatload of hurt.
See, now I just went to the side with my camera because I am smoking, and that's not allowed on YouTube anymore.
No.
And again, Laura, being a good parent's hard. Too many people out there want to be friends with their kids.
Right. Political views, Lori, for the election year, forget it. And yes, Tetchy, a lot of parents don't watch their kids, whatchamacallit, getting pancaked by a bus because the parents were arguing too much to watch their kids. It's getting ridiculous. It's like I'll still wave knives. I don't care. I'll go to federal prison. But if I find like baking a cake being commercially viable, just sitting here talking, you know, am I a terrorist? I'm making Grandpa. I'm now making food boxes to send into Middle America. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was on when you were talking about that before.
Yeah, I'm
I,
sending to
I
a
was
family.
lurking.
Yeah, I was sending whatchamacallit, 2 boxes of food for a family in Missouri. And this is rural Missouri. It's not urban Missouri. You can tell the difference because people in rural Missouri are very skinny. Am I right, Jordan? You've seen the videos.
Yeah.
They're really skinny. And then you see the urban people, you know, it's like I told my sister, nobody's that big out in the country. When you hit, if you're a woman and you hit 275 or 380, okay, unless you have a medical condition, I think there's something wrong.
But
Yeah.
once again, like everything else, you know, YouTube and any other place that has to monitor what we watch, they take it to an extreme because the same thing's going to be with mukbang because that's promoting unhealthy eating.
Yep.
The what I guess what really angers me is that because some people don't want to watch their children or other people find what you're doing offensive. If I find what Duran was doing offensive, I wouldn't come to his channel. That's the bottom line. If you don't like something, don't watch it, but don't go to their channel and flag their video because you don't like it. You
That
know,
is not right.
I'm not going to go to CNN because I think all they do is lie.
They got
I'm not going to go on there and then sit there and do like some people do over at Fox News where they're saying all kinds of vulgar things about the president or other people in the chat. No, I'm just not going to go.
Yep.
And the same goes for movies. I mean, every TV since the 90s has had a thing called the V chip in it, which means you can set it for PG-13 and below, and anything above that, children can't watch.
Oh yeah.
So why do we pay extra for that in that TV when we don't ever get a chance to use it?
Uh,
I guess I get really tired of thinking that I have to take and be responsible for someone else monitoring their children when it should be their responsibility. Or because you don't like my content, you don't want it on the air, and that shouldn't be someone else's right to do that.
yeah, Lori, sorry about that, but Streamlabs is right. You have to be really careful about that one. Even when I make comments, I have to watch what I'm saying because you get tagged really quick by it, and it's not YouTube. It's going to be Google because Google has to watch its butt. And on content on live streams with live comments and stuff, you have to be really careful because I know one live stream I was on and we were talking, and it wasn't his kid, but it's a friend of the kids came up and they say hello and everything, and next thing his channel is gone. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, his channel totally disappeared because he had an underage person saying hello on the live stream that wasn't his kid.
Oh.
Because Google,
there is a
what?
flip side to this that's a real crazy one. Is a lot of people that target children are mentally ill. Okay, well,
Yep.
if you targeted children, no matter if you've been diagnosed, you have a problem anyways. Okay. I live in a state where if you have a mental illness, you can go to do whatever you want because you're not responsible for your actions. So who has to pay for that? We do because of someone else's actions, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get very tired of that.
It's
I
like,
don't care, I don't care how you're wired upstairs. We have never worked. It's never worked in a society where we've had two different sets of rules where it's okay for you because you're this way, but it's not okay for you. It's never worked.
yeah. I
And it
have to
never will.
go ahead, Grandpa. Sorry.
No, I just said, and it never will, you know?
True. Let me put my 2 cents in worth. There was an anti-gun control lady who was mentally ill, and she had her kids, and in front of live TV, she shot them.
What?
I couldn't believe it was on the news. Filmed live, they edited out the part where she gunned down her own kids, and she said it's all the government's fault or something, something, and was trying to shoot the cameraman and the newscaster. The newscaster I know, I won't say his name or the station's name or the broadcasting services. He tackled that lady right then and there. And they're trying to figure out how in the heck does a mentally ill person gets a 9mm pistol and shoots little kids in national TV.
Well,
That
because
is really horrible.
It
in some
is.
states, in some
That is
states,
shocking.
it's against the law to put them on the system because you're violating their rights. And I know that for a fact.
Yeah, true, Grandpa. It's like New York's been dumping homeless people in your area. Isn't that bad?
Oh man.
I watched a video the other day where a woman in Los Angeles come out of her place of business and got a bucket full of runny feces poured on her head from
Yeah, I
someone
did
who
that
was a
too.
paranoid schizophrenic.
Oh geez.
Now, you know, and some people find this harsh, but the reality is that there are some people in this society that should not live in society. If you are a rapist or a child molester, which I see, unfortunately, from the UK, I see a professor on there saying that we need to accept a fact that a pedophile, that's just their sexual preference, and we need to accept that. You know, that's what we're dealing with. And I'm not gonna accept that ever.
Oh Lord,
Oh Lord.
is
I
right.
I
say
know
it's the same as Uncle Al. Oh Lord.
I teach Sunday school and I have to warn kids about childhood predators. Now the government's helping them.
That is not right.
No, it's
That
a,
is really sad.
it is, and everybody's seen my videos. I do a little humor, I joke around, and I tell gags to keep everybody's
Hey
attention.
Mike,
But it's like I don't
welcome to the stream.
use, and I find this one lady who only did 12 videos. She's half naked and talking about God. I don't know what she's talking about. And she got one video. She over had 90,000 views. 90,000. Hi, Mike. 90,000 views. And if I remember the equation right for making money on YouTube, once you're got your 1,000 or 2,000, it's $7 per 1,000 views. So she's making a lot of money.
Yeah,
And
that is a lot of money.
and yes, Techi, Arizona, that was a university professor, a doctor. Exactly, Freeman James. Morals versus political correct. You know what? I can bet if we all just sat down and thought for a second, we all have a problem or an issue in our life that someone else might find. I know I do, but you know, if we took and come up with an excuse for people to do what they want for any little thing that's wrong with them, why do we even have laws? You know?
Oh, don't worry, Laura Jean. I classified Uni, the stuffed pink unicorn, as a political refugee and is on his way to North Carolina, United States, to be safe. And that's a doll. Isn't that crazy?
No, there's not, Lori Jean. There is no, there shouldn't be, but there is. Because for some reason they're not responsible for their actions for whatever reason, because some doctor said so.
Yeah.
Because
But
they are mentally ill.
well, mentally ill or not, that doesn't mean I want a child molester or rapist living next door to me.
No, because
Nope.
if they are mentally ill, why don't they put them in a hospital, mental hospital then?
Well, because back in the late 70s, we started getting rid of them because there were doctors abusing people that were mentally ill. So we just closed the places down.
Well, there's a side chat to that, Grandpa. They weren't abusing them, they were experimenting them for the NSA and CIA because up until 1979, they were getting paid by the government to experiment on mental patients, and they got caught. Remember that? They had a big Congress and White House. Everybody got upset. You're experimenting on sick people. Gee, didn't they do that in Auschwitz?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. You know, again, the way we do things is that we just go right across the board then. So every one of those places was bad. So we just open up the doors and let everybody out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so did I, Lord Gene. I've been to Europe and I seen the camps. The worst one's not Auschwitz. The worst one was in Poland. And a lot of people forget about that because I seen it. It's like, oh my God, what did they do to these people?
They did horrible things, terrible
It,
things.
they did horrible things like go into one village and kill all the kids and left the men and women looking at their kids being machine gunned to death. They have a statue and it's in Polish. And it was horrifying. You know, if a government can do that, what our government can do to us. At least
Well, unfortunately, we sat back and watched what went on in Europe for many years before we did anything.
yeah. At least Jordan, you're in Sweden. You have a king still. I hope he's
Yeah,
there.
you can say I'm a royalist.
Everybody's a royalist. I believe in the emperor. It's
Yeah,
just bad planning. It's just trouble with Japan was because I read history. My favorite topic is from 1919, the end of World War I until 1926, because a lot of people don't understand history. Yeah, Belgium does have good coffee, Lorgie. 1926 was the end of the old steam-powered Victorian age and was beginning of the diesel and electric age. Remember, cars, electricity, refrigeration. You don't die at the hospital.
yeah,
Yeah, and also toilet paper.
yeah. And also toilet paper.
Yeah, that was the big thing in California. You still died from all the pioneered diseases. You die from polio, smallpox, much like today.
But
Typhoid.
you don't die of polio now.
We
You have
had two
vaccine
cases.
for that.
True, we have antibiotics and stuff like that in treatment, but we still get a couple of polio cases in California every.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't get the shots anymore. Nobody gets shots for polio, and they go travel to countries where they have polio and come back and drop from it
Yeah,
because Grandpa probably heard it. California has the worst health crisis ever. In San Francisco or LA, next to the homeless people, I'd be really scared walking down the streets. Oh, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. You picked up some kind of weird disease out there.
yeah.
Oh,
Or probably a mutated disease.
they're going to end up with a plague. There is what they're going to end up with.
Yeah, China heard that two of their people that went to California got the Black Plague here.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy? You're a tourist from China and you pick up the Black Plague and died back home.
yeah. That's pretty weird. And I heard about that were I believe it was one from China who got the plague recently. I heard about that,
Oh yeah.
and I believe that person still is still alive. So,
Now it's two people.
is it two people now?
It's two people. It's a husband and a wife. The wife died. The husband's still alive because they went to California to see the sights. Yeah, great. Go to Disneyland, die from the Black Plague.
I would like to die from that.
What? The Black Plague or Disneyland?
Black plague.
Hey, we had 2 months ago, we had 300 refugees come in from Somalia and brought a measles outbreak with them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we haven't had measles outbreaks in America since they started vaccinating people.
Yeah. And then here in California, where I live, we have, let's see, a month, mumps, measles, and smallpox. I had to get a smallpox shot again because we you know how California, we invited all these refugees a couple of years ago. We have those three outbreaks we have to worry about: smallpox, measles, and mumps.
Yeah,
And if you're my age and get the mumps, you don't have kids anymore.
and I know I heard here in Sweden we have got back the TBC. Uh, you had problems with that at in US with TBC. I believe it's tuberculosis or what.
Yeah, it is. Tuberculosis number one. Hi, JC. Hope you're feeling better.
And we have some cases of TBC here in Sweden, but it's not many, but it begins to come back again.
Oh, yeah.
And it has been wiped out here for a very long time.
Same in California. Just last 20 years, it came back because influx of people, refugees, people not vaccinating, and people are living in. You've seen the homeless in California, in that kind of squalor. Yep, you're going to get tuberculosis, Hep C, Hep 1, Hep 2, Hep 3, Hep A, B, C, and I think now D, hepatitis. Where did that came from?
Hello, JC.
Isn't that crazy, guys?
Well,
Yeah, it is crazy.
what's crazy is that we live in a society where we view it something wrong with checking people before they come here to see if they have diseases. there lies the problem.
Yeah.
Yep. And I tell a lot of people, you know why they separate the children from their parents? Because sometimes the kids are transmitting a certain type of disease that they can't pick it up. And
Yeah.
when you're separated from the parents, parents are clean, but the kid might have some kind of horrible disease that might kill everybody in LA. But they say we got to keep the families together so they can bring all the diseases from wherever you come from into your neighborhood.
That's right, Lori Jean. They after World War II, we even had our soldiers checked when they come back to the United States.
Oh yeah,
They had to.
they had to. My uncle on a Liberty ship coming back from Europe and North Africa, they had 16 cases of malaria, 3 of some kind of fever, and 4 of the plague, not black, just regular plague.
Yeah.
And that was World War II, too.
There was a lot of cases
Oh, yeah, it's on a Liberty ship.
back then. It
Yeah.
was too many.
Well, you got to understand, they were on ships most of the time.
Yeah.
Spent months at sea to get to one continent to the other.
Yeah.
And these ships are not very fast.
Hey, Melanie.
Hi, Melanie.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah,
Hey, Melanie.
I'm doing just fine, Melanie.
it's like I got to redo my bolt bag because I keep telling people it's not a. I did the. 1 second.
And very true, Lori. Morals, values, and health.
Yeah.
And why do you want to let someone in any country that has outright said that they hate you and hate what you stand for?
Yeah, they were afraid of that after World War II. But anyway, remember, Jordan, I wrote this bolt bag for you.
Yeah.
I had 2 videos on it. People still couldn't understand. I keep telling people it's not a bug out bag, it's a get home bag or anything else. This is the last ditch, everything screwed up bag. Everything goes bad. This is what you fall back on. And they said this list is too long and too complicated. Okay, it weighs less than about 20 pounds, because 5 pounds and stuff is food and clothing and a bulletproof pad, because they're outlawing bulletproof vests. So I got to make sure you're safe from bullets.
Yeah.
It's still legal in Sweden and America to buy a bulletproof pad. It's about $325. You put it in your backpack, and voila, what do you have?
A bulletproof backpack.
Yeah, a homemade bulletproof vest.
Yeah, that too.
Have a good day, Forrest.
Catch you later, Howie. All you have to do, instead of wearing it on your back, you turn it around, wear it in front of your chest, unless you get shot in the back.
Yeah, that would be a suck, really, if you get shot in the back.
No, I have, so I know. Because somebody mistaken me for a 6'5" African American guy waving a ghetto Glock and in his boxer shorts. Do I African American? I was coming out with my walker out of the grocery store with a quart of milk or liter of milk.
Yeah.
And some eggs, nice little dozen, coming out. And next thing I know, I got a horrible pain in my back and I'm lurched forward. And they said, stop. And they looked at me and I hear the other officer, you shot the wrong guy. How can you miss a 6'5" African-American gentleman waving a pistol and you hit me, a little Asian guy with a walker?
Well, you must be blind.
I'm looking at them like I didn't want to sue him because I know his parents, and they put him on desk duty after that. I said, as long as he doesn't have a gun for the rest of the time in service, I'm happy as hell. And they did that as part of the legal agreement because I've been shot by cops twice. And it's not fun. If I wasn't wearing a bulletproof vest, I wouldn't be here. Yes, underneath the shirt. That's why I'm trying to lose weight. I'm getting another one.
Yeah.
So going now, I might like, he's a terrorist, an Arab terrorist. I'm looking at, I'm not Arab. I'm not a terrorist. I teach Sunday school. Isn't
Well,
that
Yeah, nice guy who teaches the Sunday school.
you
and
know,
got shot? Go
I
ahead.
thought you were Asian, Uncle Al, but I didn't want to say anything because I might stereotype you, and have you get angry,
Oh no, no. I am Asian, I hope. I keep
You know,
telling
you might associate with being 6 foot tall and be green.
I'm 5'6". I keep shrinking every year. I'm
Yeah.
smaller.
Well, that happens with age.
Yeah. But what's kind of funny is, I have to redo this list to make it more simple. A lot of people had problems with the bottom part because they said, in my country, we cannot have that. And I'm looking at what country is that? England and what was it? England, Finland, Russia, Norway, Estonia. I'm looking at my email like, Estonia? Who's watching my channel on Estonia? I thought
Well,
nobody ever watches my channel because of the uh, um, analytics. But I'm getting people from all over the world, Indonesia, Nepal. I'm like, huh? India. I got a lot of people from India. They want a better bolt bag list, but they said they can afford some of the things. And I said, sure, I'll fix it. No problem. So the rest of this afternoon, I'm going to try to figure out what can I do to make it more cheaper, legal in most, what is it, 192 countries now?
Lori, what is Kali Durs? I'm not familiar with that.
hi, lovely Lisa Warrior Queen. Good to see you, my friend.
Hello,
Hi,
Lisa.
Lisa.
That's okay, Claire. No problem.
We all
Catchy
have to do that.
Arizona. Catchy Arizona's picking on you, Uncle Al.
Which one? I can't see. Yeah, no, it's not that kind. It's the other shrinking. My body is shrinking.
Yeah, it comes with age.
No, that's come from jumping out of aircraft and helicopters with a rappel rope. Oh, don't worry, you got another 15 meters before we hit the ground. Guess who?
Welcome, Mad Kiwi. Good to see you.
Thank you.
You ain't telling me nothing, Uncle Al. I jumped out of airplanes and hit the ground at 25 miles an hour each time.
Yeah, remember when you talk to the parachute packer and you say make sure it unfolds correctly, and they don't?
Lucky for me, I have never jumped out from a plane in a parachute before, so
Well, Grandpa knows what I'm talking about because
We didn't we didn't pack our own chutes.
you had some special people who did that for you.
yeah,
Right.
parachute riggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always pack my chute because one time I had to use my reserve chute because they packed it wrong and it came out like a little ball, and I was carrying about almost 75 pounds of gear. I ditched the gear, I pulled the reserve chute open, and I hit, like Grandpa said, I hit the ground at 25 miles an hour. And tell you, I lost an inch of that day. It just,
It hurts.
oh yeah, loads of fun.
Yeah, I believe it hurts.
Also, I have flat feet from it too.
Freeman James, you're so right on that. I unfortunately seen someone do that.
This is a nice comment from Lori.
Oh yeah, it's fun. The bad part's hitting the ground. Yeah, jumping out of the plane is not a problem. It's landing on the ground with all the gear you have. And they stuck me with the worst gear. Oh, let's give Uncle Alan or Uncle Alan grenades. Let's give Uncle Alan the water. Let's give him Uncle the machine guns. Let's
Give him the radio.
give him. Yeah, that was the worst. You ever try to pack 120 pounds of radio equipment down to the ground and find out they didn't put in the antenna? This is the old days when we had analog.
Yeah,
Instead of having the long antenna with you, I have to put something on a wire and stretch it out to get reception.
yeah.
It makes you a really good target for the enemy.
Yeah, Lori, mine was all static line. Yes, it started back in World War II. The enemy found it entertaining to shoot tracer rounds into your parachute because it would make holes about the size of a silver dollar, and you get 15 or 20 of them in there, and you end up hitting the ground at 50, 60 miles an hour.
Yep. So, Grandpa, you did static line?
Yes, I was with the 82nd Airborne.
Good outfit. Like I said, it's mostly like rappelling and short jumps, but we couldn't do static line. We had too many problems, and also when we did static line, we crashed into each other too many times.
What outfit were you with?
I can't tell that part. I wish I could, because if I told it, I would be in federal prison because I signed the secret secured. You know what I'm talking about. I signed the.
Yeah.
He said all the way, and my answer to that would be airborne.
Kind of like airborne, but it isn't. We got trained by airborne. I've been in, let's see, North Carolina a lot, Homestead in Florida, someplace where things like hell.
North Carolina, it was Fort Bragg.
Yeah, I think it was Bragg.
And if you did any repelling, it was at Kennedy Rec Center.
Yep. And then, what was the other place? Homestead Air Force Base. I can't remember if that was in Montana or North Dakota or is it Florida? What's the base in Florida? I think it was Air Force.
I'm not sure.
It was near home.
We had an Air Force base right attached to Fort Bragg, Fort Pope.
Yeah. Because I got bounced around so many times. You know, I understand what JC's talking about. It's like, and I signed so much paperwork. It's like I asked to get my records for my military career, and I said I branched off into other parts of the government. And they say, oh, you only been in the Air Force since 82. And I'm looking at them, then who's been paying me for the last 20 or 30 years? And they say, we don't know, when we want your tax records. And I'm like, did you check with those guys? They said they have no trace of you. No, there's a paper trail. You just check the DOE forms or DDD forms, and it should be there. And they said, no, your career ended in the Air Force in 1982. And I'm looking at them like, this isn't right. And I find out because I worked at Area 51, 52, and 53, and 54, that most of my records disappeared between.
Well, you got to see the little green people.
Nah, there's no little green people out there. There's a bunch of garbage, but toxic garbage. Because I have a friend of mine who tried to challenge the U.S. government, and they said he wasn't working for the government in '92. And I testified he was in the military. We have photographs of him. We got trouble for that too. And working at the air base. And they said, well, this base doesn't exist. And you didn't exist. And we're confiscating the photos. They finally gave him all his benefits, and then he died a year later.
From what?
Cancer.
Oh. Cancer is horrible. And
Yeah.
terrible disease.
Yeah, it's not the little green men that kill you. It's the toxic waste they've been storing.
Yeah. That kills you definitely, sooner
Oh
or
yeah.
later.
It's like I worry about Grandpa because Grandpa, I hate to say it, but you're in Maine, right?
Yes.
I'm very sorry. You have to be really careful. Get a gas mask.
From for what reason?
Um, the U.S. government, I don't know if it's the Navy or if it's the Army, they transfer their toxic chemical spill, uh,
Chemical waste.
well, I wouldn't say waste. It's more like chemical agents.
Oh, I know quite a few of them that come right from the paper mills.
It's similar, but it's not that. You drop it on people and everybody goes,
Like gas.
yeah. And there's a big stockpile. I can't remember which base has it in Maine. It could be a naval base. It could be an army base. I think
Well,
it's
I know we have a plant here that builds Navy destroyers, which is which is quite entertaining. You can launch a boat in Augusta and take the Kennebec River right down to the ocean,
oh yeah.
and you get down to the ocean by it's called Bath Ironworks. And if you get too close to the shore on that side, there's a boat comes out with a 50 caliber mounted on it, and someone's standing behind it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think they arm the destroyers now with all sorts of neat stuff, and they get paranoid when you take your little fishing boat out there and you watch them. I don't know why. It's a fishing boat. What are you going to do? Wave a rod at them? Not a gun, a fishing pole.
And I was happy to see yesterday that two of our soldiers were pardoned from jail.
Yeah, it could be biological agents too, but I think that was South Carolina because um, they need someplace cold for the chemical agents, and
Yeah,
I
some chemicals need to be stored cold.
cold, and they picked South Carolina because it's warm and they need a breeding area for their bugs. So I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, I bet you are, Uncle Al. I would be.
Yeah, because I know all sorts of weird things, and it's like there's a canyon in LA you're not supposed to go, and I know that canyon because when we had the fires around here, none of the fire department guys wanted to go there. Does anybody know why?
Because of all the chemicals.
Nope. That canyon, I can't remember the name. I wrote it down someplace years ago. But that canyon, that box canyon between me and LA, it's a box canyon, it's well sealed off, used to hold all the nuclear materials for the Navy. They used to
Oh,
there.
that
And
must be a lot of radiation there.
oh yeah, they had that one time that what was it, illegal immigrant family that walked through there. Father died a week. Mother suffered third-degree radiation burns. The kid that was with them glowed in the dark when they put her in the ground.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's what I say. And I thought the Navy cleaned it up and shut it down. Oh no, LA Medical Services took over it and continued dumping stuff until 2015 when we had the fires down there. You know,
Well, that doesn't make anything better. It makes everything worse.
yeah, remember low level nuclear waste they use in the hospitals like thorium and iridium and all kinds of idioms into that canyon and sealed containers. And they thought, we'll just cover it with dirt.
Uh,
So, like I said, I can't win. Like I had my house flooded, the first one. I thought, it's going to be fine. And second one I got in my house, it's going to be fine. Burned down by wildfire. Third house, I moved to Stockton, worst mistake ever. So after that, this is my third or final house. If anything goes bad, I'm ghosting. I'm getting out of here.
This is actually a good question, Lori. What does a medical agency know about nuclear disposal?
They don't.
They don't.
No,
They
they
use
they
it
know
to,
about they know about the same thing everybody else does. That it takes what, a couple hundred years or longer for it to be safe.
couple of 100,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember it. I used to know it, but I have brain damage, so I can't remember that mound. It's all the UFOs kind of hover around it. Someplace in the East Coast.
And if you're gonna dispose nuclear or nuclear material or radiological material, you need special training for that, and you need special storage places that are built for that.
Right. It's like what JC brought up with Agent Orange. That's uh, Area 52. That's in Colorado. It's Agent Orange is, I forgot, it's a weed killer. Agent Purple is also a certain type of heavy metal weed killer. This is all like souped up agriculture they used during the Vietnam War. It's
Yeah,
in drums out there in Colorado, and people are skiing like, "Hey, we're having a good time." I'm like, I had a gas mask and a suit on my hip for 4 years. I do not take chances.
yeah, remember that one, Lori,
Yeah,
too well.
Chernobyl. That was 86, wasn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, 86. I remember that too well.
Yeah, where the deer
And
got.
and we get most of the radiation in the northern parts of our country, and
Yep,
some drop down in the middle parts of the country, and some in the southern parts as well. So, but the most drop fall down in the northern parts of my country. So those of the Samis who had the reindeers, they had to
kill
take
them.
them out, slaughter them because they couldn't eat the meat because it was too high levels of uh,
Strontium.
yeah. So they lost a lot of money on that. So that was a real bummer.
Hello, the more you know.
You're still young, Tetchy, when you were 3 when Chernobyl happened. Me and Jordan are old guys now because
I'm 48 and I was born 71. So to 81, I was 10
12,
years.
10
So
years.
yeah, 81, I was 10 years old. And you can put 5 years to that. So
So you were 15, you were a teenager.
yeah,
Well, I'll tell you all, I'm older than dirt.
We feel like it. So you born in the 50s?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Grandpa, right down there.
Yeah, 55.
55. Yeah, 4 years ahead of you. 59.
welcome the more you know, 47.
I,
Yeah,
I thought I would subscribe to you, but after a week, I lost you for some reason. I don't know. It's YouTube. This week, I lost another 10 people. It's like, oh gosh, why are they doing this to me?
That that's right. My ancestors was dirt that they shipped over on the Mayflower.
Mayflower. That name sounds very familiar to me.
Yeah, it's one of the ships.
Yeah, that Columbus.
No, Mayflower was Protestant from Britain, I think.
It sounds very familiar, but I can't remember where I heard that name before.
Thanksgiving, the Mayflower brought the Pilgrims to America, and their
I
second.
thought that, I
What?
thought
Yeah,
that was 1492.
No, 1492 was the Maria Santa Magingo and the Pinto.
Oh, okay, that was Columbus.
Yeah, they don't teach Columbus anymore, and a lot of people didn't know that the Mayflower on their first trip they brought the Pilgrims. Second trip they brought the slaves for Virginia or Carolina or Georgia, I can't remember. Third trip they brought food to the starving Pilgrims who starved the first winter because it was more profitable to bring in slaves than bring in food. So first winter that the Pilgrims were starving to death, they were bringing slaves to Virginia or Georgia because it pays better.
Well, because they don't want to rewrite their history, that Columbus wasn't the one that discovered America. It was the Vikings that did.
Yep.
yeah, the
Actually,
Vikings.
if you want to even go back further, it was the Native Americans from Canada that came down here first.
Yep. It's kind of funny because the Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans, because in Japan and China they have redwood trees. We have a certain type of redwood tree, but they couldn't figure out where it came from, and they found out it came from the American Northwest and California, and there were Chinese in California and Japanese in California. They looked around and they said, "This place is a dump," and they went
Yeah,
back home. Isn't that hilarious? Are we still here, folks, or we got cut off?
Oh, we're here.
now we are still here.
Yeah, like I said,
Can you hear me
the
now?
yeah, like I said, it's kind of weird when the Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans come to America, looked around, they said it ain't worth it, it's a dump, and they go home.
Yeah.
Only the Vikings were strong enough and brave enough to come to America. You have what they call in northern Nova Scotia was Vinland, right?
Yeah.
It was
Vinland is what is now is Greenland.
well, there's
They call it
and
Vinland.
Iceland,
Yeah.
and they had settlements in Vinland because it was in what you call it, North America's Vinland. Greenland is where the failed Viking colony went kaput, and then you had Iceland.
Yeah. Norway
Kind of
had
weird.
their Vikings, and we had ours. The England has had their Vikings, and Denmark had their own Vikings. So
Oh yeah, it's kind of weird, folks.
yeah, and Vikings were lived in tribes. Basically, it were different tribes, and every tribe had their own chief. So
Yeah.
and the Vikings uh, used slaves for their farms and do things like that.
Right. It didn't make the Native Americans too happy in Vinland.
Yeah.
At least they weren't conquered by the Vikings.
Well, no, if it weren't for the Vikings, we wouldn't have a lot of the tribes that we have in America.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
They were not only warriors, there were also
explorers.
trade. Yeah, they were merchants.
Hi,
Yes.
JC.
Hey, JC.
Hey, Joanne. Hey, Uncle. Hi, Grandpa.
It
I'll
is good
probably
to
get
see
in
you,
trouble
JC.
for having a flag like this, huh?
Hey, JC.
It's all right. You can have it like that.
You can have it like that, JC. No problem with that.
No,
I like
because
that flag.
I know the history of Native Americans, and it's horrifying what all the government people did.
We're still
Uh,
here. They tried to get rid of us, but we're still here.
Right? Isn't it a shame?
yeah, I feel that that is terrible what people do to other uh, people.
Yeah.
If you look back in the history, like the Native Americans and everything, uh, how we have treated them. If you look back into the history, how bad we treat them. In the beginning, in U.S., when the first white men came to U.S., they had no knowledge about the land or the country. So if they would survive at all, they got lucky. So they met Native Americans, and they helped them with to survive, teach them some necessary survival skills, what you could eat, and things like that. And they gave them food. They helped them. They
Have a
gave
good
them
day,
seeds
Marty.
so they can grow their own food. And what is the uh, well? And as a thank you, they after a while they get greedy, so they wanted more. So they put, oh, we want more. We take them out, and they put blankets
For
contaminated.
smallpox.
Well, yeah, exactly, and and that is not a good way to say thank you for what they done to the pilgrims.
Yeah, I know the
And that is horrible, and that makes my heart bleed, and that breaks my heart.
yeah, it's like I found out like the Indians didn't invent scalping. That was the Dutch and the French who paid for if you scalp an Englishman, you get so much money and we'll give you blankets.
Yeah,
And it's like you give after they kill your enemies, you give them effective blankets. I think they got screwed on that trade.
My
yeah,
my great my great grandmother refused to speak English, and she was forced to go to those government Indian schools. It wasn't very long ago.
Now they
I
still
It
agree,
wasn't very
JC.
long ago.
yeah, they still do that and up till
So
1952.
they still look down on us. And all the food, we're allergic to that food, all the commodities. We're allergic to that crap.
Yeah,
I
because
Well,
don't eat it.
you
your
would
bodies are not. Um,
you would think that we would learn from the past and our mistakes, but we haven't. We still treat people from other countries better than we do people that live here.
yeah,
Yeah.
And what's really unfortunate, and what JC is saying is very true. One of the biggest problems is Native Americans are the highest rate of diabetes in America.
yeah,
Yep.
And if you look at the Native Americans, they have less uh, in
Right.
there among their people who has diabetes. There
They're
it doesn't exist almost. It's maybe one or two, maybe, and heart problems, heart diseases that are not that common be- in the Native Americans as it is amongst the white people and black people, or well, you name
It's
it.
starting with Asians too, because I have heart disease and I have what's my call diabetes. You name it, I have all the problems. I'm fifth generation, so I'm
Sure.
I'm more American than Japanese or Asian or anything. So I've been eating a lot of white food and it's making me sick. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
um going into the military. I didn't like those air pressurized shots they gave us, and they just
Oh, those were
take
terrible.
you in there holding both of your arms up
Oh
while
yeah.
Yeah,
we're getting
someone,
immunizations.
someone
Who
in front of
knows
you
what they
passed
shot
out.
us up with?
Oh, I know when I was in, there was a swine flu outbreak. So the public was getting 50 cc's and we got 100 cc's.
Yeah, remember swine?
100 cc, that is a lot.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, because
and everybody got sick.
yeah.
And I'm not
I made
surprised.
a
You get
terrible mistake, and before I knew anything, my son got the swine flu vaccination. He's had epilepsy ever since.
Yeah, I still get the few shakes from it too. But what was weird was they said it's a flu shot, it won't kill you. And the next thing I'm in a military hospital. They find out I'm allergic to the pneumonia shot and the normal flu shot. The swine
yeah.
flu shot didn't affect me that much,
Well,
but the normal one
they invented
when they gave
they
it,
invent a new virus every year, I believe.
yeah, when they gave me the normal H1C flu shot virus, I start foaming at the mouth and turn purple and have the shakes because I go into a not epileptic, it's hydrostatic shock or something. Hypophyletic shock because I'm foaming at my eye.
Anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, anaphylactic shock because my eyes are rolling backwards. I'm foaming at the mouth and I'm turning purple. I'm doing a little dance too on the ground. It's not breakdancing. I'm in convulsions.
Well, you know it's scary when I read a bag of dog food that I get for Luna and it has less chemicals in it than a box of macaroni and cheese that I buy.
Well, your dog is healthy. Look how he looks.
Mm.
Anaphylactic shocks are really bad if you don't treat it, because you die of it.
Yeah,
And you need to
Grandpa,
be treated in in a minute, or in a minute preferably.
yeah.
Well,
Luckily, they
Grandpa,
treated me because I was at the hospital.
Grandpa, here's
yes.
my little dog.
Yay, little dog!
Oh, look. That's a cutie.
And it's so cold over there. I still can't believe
See
Georgia.
how little she is. See how little she is compared to my hand.
Wow. Now, is that a Chihuahua?
She's a teacup, applehead Chihuahua,
Okay.
3 pounds.
Well, I guess she.
Luna.
Oh, so cute. Look, Luna, there's a little baby on there. Look, 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 Luna, up there. Are you looking? Look at the little baby. Yes.
Oh, so cute. Teddy.
I like dogs.
That's my
I can't
baby.
have a I can't have a dog in my house because I'm in a suburban track home because I did a video earlier this morning of showing my patio and my garden. So I have to follow by their suburban house track.
I have 2 dogs.
Uh, I can't think of the word.
Midnight's a little bigger.
It's an association, homeowners association of suburbia. And I'm like, huh? I have to pay like $200 a month, follow their regulations, or they take me to court. So I can't have my big
We're
flower
not allowed to
bed.
do anything anymore.
No, I can't have my big flower or vegetable beds in the backyard. So I have planters, which I got by, and I got trees. I'll figure out a way to get around the system. I always do.
No.
Yeah, I got to leave in about a minute, Jordan, because my battery's acting funny.
Yeah, I understand that, Uncle Al.
Yeah, we've been on an hour and 26 minutes.
Yeah, it's Saturday,
Oh yeah, true.
and I have no time to keep track on, so I keep going for a while
Yeah,
and
I
see
gotta
what
get some.
happens.
I got to take a nap because I've been up since 4:30 this morning working.
Yeah,
Busy as hell. And I took my meds and shots and everything.
yeah, you look a little bit tired, Uncle Al.
Yeah, a little tired, a little peaked. I got food for 400 people.
Yeah,
That was a lot of work.
yeah, it
Because
is.
next week, on the 20th, 27th, I forget when Thanksgiving is. I've been working so hard.
28.
28th, I got enough food for 400 people at the shelter, which is really good. It's with the kitchen mission. I did all the paperwork for 2 days. So I'm a little tired, and I don't get paid. It's volunteer work.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
but you do a good. It's a good thing to help others, to make others happy.
Oh yeah, it's like unlike some people that throws money, I don't have money. I got skills, so I better use the skills and help people. It's a lot easier, Jordan. Okay, I gotta sign off. Catch you guys later. Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
catch you
Uncle.
Bye,
later.
Grandpa. Bye, Luna. Bye, little dog. Bye, JC. Bye, Jordan.
Take care, Uncle Al.
I gotta find the button.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's Uncle Al.
Luna's the star.
Yeah, Luna is a nice dog too.
On Unagaro.
Oh,
Oh, look at that, Luna. You should be awake and seeing that.
yeah,
You know, JC, Luna is scared to death of little dogs.
There was we were outside one time and these people had a Great Dane and they sniff noses. My little dog and the big Great Dane, they sniff noses.
yeah, that's cute.
I don't think the little dogs realize that they're little.
No. And she's not an ankle biter. Whoever started that crap, she is not an ankle biter.
No, usually the little dogs are very sweet. A friend of mine now, he has only 3 Chihuahuas now because 2 of them passed away. They're all over 16 years old.
That's
But
old
he
for
also
a
has,
dog.
yeah, Chihuahuas live a long time. But he also has 3 Karens, and they can be very ferocious. They use them to hunt rats in barns overseas in Scotland.
Yeah,
And
And
she likes
Luna,
being live.
Luna is scared to death of all of them.
Look how big her ears are.
yeah, nice, beautiful big ears.
It's better to hear you with.
Yeah, you hear pretty good, Dougie. You do it.
What, JC, what's that one's name?
Sonic.
Now, I bet you If you put the camera back there and I'll say its name, I bet you it knows. Hi, Sonic. Sonic. Says I don't pay attention to what's going on the
Hey,
TV.
Sonic.
Sonic. Uninterested.
She
Hmm.
might be used to teacup.
Yeah, probably.
Teacup. Sonic. Baby.
Oh, there goes the ears.
Mommy's
Tika.
home. You want mommy? Hmm. You need down?
Yeah.
Sonic. She wants to sleep.
How did you come up with the name Sonic on your dog?
She just kind of reminded me of Sonic the Hedgehog for some reason. I just thought it would be a good name for her when I got her.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I lived through that with my children.
Yeah. Sonic reminds me of the game Sonic.
Yeah,
No,
so I'm not sitting outside anymore. I moved inside. I used to like to sit outside, but it's been too cold.
How much have your temperature dropped, JC?
It's about 45 degrees here.
Okay.
geez, that's
And
JC. That's t-shirt weather here.
um it's been cold since Halloween down here, and
Yeah.
it's usually 72 degrees day and night.
Oh, now that's bathing suit weather here.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a
Um,
huge drop from 75 to 45.
and this will be my I'm gonna be getting a computer soon. This will be my computer room in here.
Yeah.
Um, I'll have to get a desk and move my bed in the other room in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right now it's 25 degrees here.
mm, it's been raining for 4 days here now.
Whoa.
But tomorrow and Monday we're going to have a heat wave. It's going to be up to 33 and 37.
Hey, Black Cat Outdoors. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Black Cat.
Hello, Black Cat. Do you have any pets, Joanne?
Yeah, 2 cats.
Okay. Hi,
Oh,
Luna.
Luna. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, thank you.
My oldest is,
Love you.
I believe she's 10 or 11 years old now. And the boy is 1 year old. So he has a lot of energy.
Yep.
When my son's cat passed, he was almost 19 years old.
Oh,
That's old
wow.
for a cat. What about my spider on my hand, Tenchi? Well, that is not a pet.
Sonic.
Oh no, is that a black widow?
No, not really. It has a heart instead of.
Okay.
Not a black widow. It should have
Right, the hourglass.
the hourglass. Thanks.
Red.
I forgot that what it was.
On their back. It's on their back, right?
Yeah, the hourglass is on the back. If it is a black widow.
I don't know kind of spiders they are, but when it gets cold, they find their way in the house. uh, there was one on the counter, and I didn't see it at first. And when I was getting up, I almost put my hand on it. And then
Oh, yes. Oh my.
sweeping around the living room, there's one that jumped out of somewhere, landed on my neck, and I hate that creepy feeling, a sticky feeling, the bugs, when they crawl on you.
Yeah.
And my broom
Yeah,
went flying, the bug went flying. I don't know where it went.
it's not a good feeling when something's crawling on you, especially when you can't see it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Handy Camper. Good to
yes.
see you and welcome to the stream.
Hey, handy camper.
Hi, Andy. Andy.
Yeah, Handy Camper.
Oh, Handy.
Yeah, Handy Camper.
Okay, I said Andy. Sorry.
Well, it's easy to
That would be
say.
cool though, handy Andy.
Yeah. Hey, Way
Luna,
of Life. Good to see you. Welcome to
Luna,
the stream.
can you see Sonic?
Hey, Sonic. Yeah.
Luna, look at the little baby, huh?
Yeah. So cute. And those big ears. Yeah. You can hear
I
pretty
see.
good with those, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Hello, way of life.
That can almost go like this, and her
Yeah.
head is in there.
Wow. That's just a
Yeah.
little baby, Luna. Yeah, just a
Yeah.
little baby. And you would be right scared to death of Sonic.
I would like to have a boxer
They're a
myself.
great, they're a great dog.
Yeah, they are. But my wife is allergic to them, so that will not happen.
Well, maybe you need to get a Labradoodle.
Yeah, a Labradoodle.
No, I'm serious. A lot of people that are allergic to dogs are not allergic to them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I have heard that too. So
Me, I'm allergic to all these kisses. Oh my goodness. Oh,
yeah,
there we
you
go.
can't have enough of them, right?
Oh, I know. Such a good girl.
Yeah, she's Luna.
Sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Let me give you a kiss. Mwah.
She's a good dog.
They have little tiny dog bones.
Yeah,
Here's Sonic.
I have some of those.
You see how little it is?
The milk bone. They're little tiny. Well, she ate all of them.
Hey, Midna.
A Yorkie mix. Yorkies are cute little dogs too.
Yeah, I've heard about Yorkies.
They're another little dog with a big attitude.
Yeah, they probably have.
Luna, look at that little baby on there, huh? Oh, I know.
When I was a kid, we had three dogs, but not at the same time. Two uh, we had two Pembroke, two Cardigans, and one Pembroke.
Look, Luna, that little dog's got a treat. Yeah, that little dog's got a treat. I
Yeah,
love you too. I love you. I know I love you too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chenchi.
So she's probably got
Exactly.
the size of
Uh,
Luna's head.
well, it had snow, but the temperature went up to 1, 2 plus, so we got rain instead. But it begins to snow again today, so we will have it back. We had 5 minus today.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Uh, Black Cat. The thing about what you're saying there is when he puts up that link, he can see who's ever going to come up before he lets them up. So you don't have to let a bad person up. You know.
Hey, 88, Mark 86. Good to see you and welcome to the stream.
I've known a couple people that let a couple people up on their stream, and when they came up, they were showing pornography. A good thing to do is you don't let anybody up that doesn't show their face first. That way you know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tracy's World. Good to see you and welcome to the stream.
Hello, way of life, and Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Yeah, anybody could put when they go on StreamYard, they could put JC in their description, or they could put Yoran, or they could put Grandpa's Adventures. That's why you always say, you got to have a camera on to come up.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I want to be sure that I don't get anyone I don't want up.
Yeah, my angel.
I
right. And
only want good people.
I got it. That's what happened with Black Cat. That's why Black Cat, like I said, you can put any person's name on the bottom there. Usually when I do it, I show Luna, and they know it's me.
Yeah, because that is your trademark.
Well, she's the star of my channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sonic people love my dog also when they see her.
yeah, you have a beautiful dog, JC.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah,
Hello, 88 Mark 86. Yeah, there are some bad people out there, and you got to watch out.
yeah, I agree, Grandpa. I agree.
It doesn't hurt to be cautious.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree with you about that one too, Grandpa. Totally. It is
You see,
better to be too cautious than
rather be safe than
careless.
sorry.
Yep, better safe than sorry. I agree.
Like it's like having a weapon. I'd rather have one and not need it than need it and not have it.
Exactly. That's my philosophy too.
Yeah, Black Cat. Always make them show their face.
How many persimmon trees are you planting? 88.
Where my kisses? Where my kisses? Huh? Where my kisses? Oh, I love you so much.
Yeah, nice, Luna. Yeah, so cute. Even Luna is a star, even on my channel. Now, Yeah, you are. What do you say, Luna? I expect she would pull her tongue back in, but no.
No, no, she leave it hanging right out.
If my cat has the tongue out, they usually pull the tongue back in because they don't like when you do that on their tongues.
Yeah, Luna's tongue's hanging out is kind of like a mini pearl with the price tag on her hat. You know, it's her trademark.
Hey, Chuck. Good to see you again, buddy.
Hello, plain old Chuck.
Yeah, plain old Chuck.
Oh,
He's
I'm gonna have
everywhere.
to get something to eat, Joanne. I just wanted to come on here a few minutes and say hello.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey,
Welcome to
Hey,
the
Steve, I
panel.
hope you have a great
Hi,
day.
Tracy.
how you doing?
Yeah, I'm,
We are
I'm
doing
gonna
Hey,
good
be in the
tonight.
Tracy.
chat room. I just want to get something to eat.
Okay.
My stomach will. I have a terrible stomach I live with.
Oh, hey, pretty doggy.
Oh yeah, let me show you teacup.
Oh, hello, pretty doggy too.
Yeah,
A lot of pretty doggies going around here.
two
Oh,
beautiful doggies. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. So how are you doing, Tracy?
I'm doing good. Just getting over my. I had an injection, so getting well. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I had a back injection Wednesday, so I'm kind of healing up.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
It's
take care,
tough when you
JC.
have some pain or something. It's
Yeah,
good to
back
be
pain.
heal up and get well again.
Yeah, I have to get well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just came out here to show you some love since I've been laying out a lot. So, well, let me just see you online and stuff so I
Yeah.
can show my support, give you a like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Take it.
appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
And it's nice you
Huh?
it's nice you popped in here too. So on my panel too. So that's always
You
nice.
welcome. You welcome. You popped in on mine even though I was acting crazy. I was acting foolish. I was acting foolish. It was foolish. I couldn't. I just kept. I kept it on mute. I was laughing too much.
Yeah.
It was funny.
But laugh is good
Yeah.
for you. You live
Yeah. No.
longer.
Huh?
They say you live longer if you laugh.
Yeah. I just had to laugh. I couldn't help it. I was just like I was on the keyboard just laughing my butt out.
Hey, Chuck. Welcome
Hey.
on board.
Hey, Chuck.
What's up, Chuck?
I ain't playing on Chuck.
Hey, how we doing?
All right.
I
We are
figured
doing
since
just
Sty
fine.
couldn't be here today, I'd fill in for him.
Uh, that's okay. Sty has other things to do probably. So
Yeah, he said yesterday he wouldn't be on. If he was on, it'd be later.
yeah,
Uh,
I will probably run this for 2 hours more. So
yeah. Well, I can't stay. I thought I'd come on and do my Sty impression, but when I put my glasses on, I can't see the screen.
You like me, huh? You can't see the screen either. Take them off
that's
and
why
blind.
I take my glasses off
Yeah,
because I can't read
I'll
the
put them
chat.
down
I have
here.
my
Do this
glasses
right
on.
here. With the glasses on. Can't see. I see a darn thing.
Yeah,
Wide as a bat.
Luna
I
do
need
her
him to read, but
That's awesome, Tenchi.
Huh?
I can.
Tinchi.
Yeah, Tenchi.
Okay. Tinchi. Hmm.
so how you been, Jordan? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I have been pretty busy, so this week has been pretty busy. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I had a migraine attack at Thursday, so that sucked.
A migraine. Oh wow.
Yeah, migraine is horrible.
Yeah, I know
I
what you
woke
mean.
up with headache, and I had made my breakfast, and when I got to the coffee, I got I drank up at least half of the mug, and then I felt now into the bathroom and threw up. So that didn't stay long in my stomach anyway. So that sucked. So I had to call in and get back to bed and sleep, and I slept like a dead from at least 6:15, 6:30 in the a.m. in the morning to 1:30 p.m. I slept like a dead until then and woke up.
Did it go away?
Yeah, I had some headache left, and I felt that I was gonna throw up again, but it was not that bad actually. So I took two more painkillers and some coffee and something to eat, and after that it wear off. So
Yeah, I deal with those migraines too. I deal with migraines too.
that is really, really horrible, especially when you get those major attacks.
Yeah, I take my medicine before I get those attacks.
Yeah,
Um, oh, they are horrible.
no,
They are horrible. I have to sleep too.
yeah.
They are,
I get very, very tired when I have those attacks. I
yeah, you do.
if I can stand and sleep basically. If I'm so tired, so if I don't go to bed and sleep, I will drop on the floor where I'm standing. So
Yeah, you will. You will.
and you really get into a very, very deep sleep.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
That feels so odd when you get into that deep sleep
Yeah, you do.
because you are not aware of anything around you.
No, you
It's
wake up and
like,
like,
what? Did I
yeah,
sleep that long?
yeah. You wake up in a daze. Like, what day is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I'm
I wake
usually
up
in
in
a
a daze.
daze whether I'm sleeping or not, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just in a constant daze, so
You in a
Yeah.
daze too?
I
yeah.
hear you on that, Chuck.
Yeah, I just found my chat. I didn't have a chat before. I finally got it.
You just found it.
So
Or was it
yeah,
on private?
no, yeah, yeah. This by like the second time I ever been on a stream, so it's
Oh,
all new to me.
oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, I like
Well,
being
I
out
will
with
make a
older people
video about
anyway.
that, Tenchi. Don't worry about it. That video will come up.
Hope I'm not getting sick.
That's not hard to tie a bandana. It's easy when you get hang of it. So video will come up, Tenchi. So don't worry about that one.
I had a camo skull cap thing I was trying to find, but I don't know what I ever did with it. It kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
I had to find something to do my Sty impression, so I just put a bandana on. It's the only thing camo I had.
Yeah. Yeah, and you should have his long cigars as well.
Yeah, yeah,
That was a different type of cigar I never seen before.
yeah. They're
I,
menthol too. He said.
yeah, I have never seen those cigars before.
Mm,
I expect a cigar is well, at least the size in diameter.
They're bigger than that. Big.
Yeah, that big.
Fat.
Well, that was too big, but that big, and
Really?
and this long. But his cigars are thinner.
yeah, they sell a lot of them now, and like they just come in a like a cigarette pack. They
Yeah,
got vanilla and all different flavors of them and stuff now
Yeah, they
and
do.
stuff. I see them out the gas station all the time.
This number
yeah.
before coffee. He wants to cue. No, I drink that Cafe Bustelo. I have to
Yeah,
have my Cafe Bustelo.
yeah,
I got that from
good
Enlightened
coffee.
Cafe.
Yeah, it's good coffee.
He got me addicted to the Cafe Bustelo.
I carry the Cafe de Bustelo in instant in my bag when I go out camping and
God,
stuff.
I can't find it in instant.
Yeah,
I
just
cannot find it.
yeah. Oh no,
I can't find it in instant.
huh? Just about it's in the little sticks, like the little packets
Oh, I can't find
in the
it.
box. That's how we get it. That's how I get it here, and then I just throw a few of them in my bag, and I always got to just boil up some water and throw it in there. And,
Yeah, I'm in Mississippi, so I find it in the
Those sticks,
can,
you rip off the top and
yeah,
and I found it
yeah,
in a
that in
seal pack.
1 cup, measured in 1 cup for 1 cup, I believe.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
made
you bara
three
rip off
cups.
the top and pull it in
Yeah,
them cups
I got
and
3 cups of it.
over with water.
yeah.
I drink about 3 cups and want to stay up all night and do a live, but I have no one to come in. I need to watch hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need the watch hours myself.
If
yeah.
look, me and George can stay up together. We get some watch hours.
Last I checked my watch hours, I had 985 or something.
I have 2,056.
So I have a
I
lot
think
of
I
watch
have
hours to
7.
catch up.
7.
7?
I don't even look at the analytics and stuff. I'm
You
not
can,
monetized, so I don't.
oh, they changed that now. You can go to your you can just go to your studio and look in
Mm,
your where your analytics at, and you scroll down and look at your if you look at the monetization thing, and it
mm.
tells you your watch hours now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Why are you?
I'm just a small channel. I only got like 300 and some subs. I don't. I'm not into that. So I don't.
Oh, okay.
It'll be my next lifetime before I get monetized, probably.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
want to. I don't want to crush anybody's dreams, but you don't make any money after you're monetized.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't want to get monetized. I don't.
I've heard that too. It's not a whole lot of money, but
I don't want to do that. No, I don't. If they ask me, I say nope. I don't want to. I don't want to mess up my disability.
yeah.
Forget
Your friend there, Grandpa, said it might be enough for a box of treats. So
that.
Well, I do get super chat money, and that's what it goes for.
there you go.
We go to Tractor Supply, and that's how I buy her food and her treats.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is so cute. I want
Yeah, Luna needs
one.
treats. Yeah.
Hello,
She is
Hannah.
so pretty.
Hey, Anna.
Hey,
Welcome to the stream.
Hannah.
She's a good girl. Oh, the good
What's up,
girl.
Hannah?
Oh, the good girl.
Oh, hey, Hannah. She's so cute. That's a bulldog, right?
No, boxer.
Boxer. I was get
Yeah,
the mixed
boxer.
up.
It's from the bulldog family, bulldog and pit bull.
Okay. I like boxers. They're cute. We had one. We had a brown one. She had some pretty puppies. Some beautiful puppies. We got some good ones out of her. But somebody stole her, and they stole the girl puppy, and they left the boy puppy. But he was a good dog. Oh, he was a good watchdog. He got this guy by the
Okay,
leg one
Yankee.
day, and he told us to get him off her, get him off of me, get him off of me, get him off of me. And well, he shouldn't have came in our backyard, without knocking on the door. So the dog just did what he had to do, protect us.
Yeah.
That's
Hannah, are you talking about Luna or
Yeah,
me?
it.
I
He's
think she
cooking.
means Luna.
I know what you was talking
Yeah,
about.
okay.
I just had to
Yeah.
be smart.
Yeah,
I always wanted a
Oh, everybody's
brindle colored
rolling.
boxer.
Hey, Kenna.
I said I always wanted a brindle colored that they like striped like boxers.
Right.
yeah,
Brundle.
I always thought they were pretty.
Yeah, they all have the same attitude. Boxers are really sweet,
yeah.
but a lot of people associate the brindle with pit bulls. And
Yeah,
I get enough of that with her.
yeah,
People look at her and say, "Oh my God, a pit bull."
yeah.
That's our pit bull. That's a boxer. Pit
And
bulls are that's sweet
there's
too though.
The
Pit bulls
German
are
police use
wrong.
boxers.
There's nothing wrong with pit bulls. There is with bad pit bull owners.
Yeah,
yeah, you're right
yeah,
about that. We had a good we was good pit bull owners. We wasn't bad pit bull owners.
yeah.
But we treated him right. We treated him right. He died of heartworms though.
I mean, pit bulls are just really protective.
They are protective of the owners. They're very protective. The mailman couldn't come in the yard. Sorry, mailman.
Well, Jordan, I'm going to jump off of here and go eat. I'll keep the stream running, and I'll be on the side here watching and listening. But
Yeah, okay. Okay,
Well,
Chuck.
plain old
That's
Chuck,
great.
nice to meet you.
Thanks
yeah,
for
nice to
reaching
meet
out.
you too. You guys are not like I say. I don't come on streams very much, but I had to jump off for Jordan anyhow.
You
Yeah,
know,
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chuck.
Sty is from my
I
old neck of the
appreciate
woods.
it.
I grew up in Wisconsin.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah, only the southern part.
yeah.
Never been there.
It's
Well, I'm
called.
in Ohio, and I've never grown up, so I just growed older. I just
I know
never
somebody
grew
in
up.
Ohio.
Yeah, I was born in the basement and never brought up.
Okay, we'll see you guys later.
All right, bye bye.
Take care.
Okay, you too.
Hey, Chuck.
Love you. Mwah. Oh, that was a sweet
Hey,
kiss.
Anna.
Oh, So, Jordan, where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Sweden? Okay.
Yeah.
Never been there either.
Well, I haven't been in US either, so only Denmark and Norway.
Well, you got a lot of people from you.
I have a lot of YouTube friends in US. The most of my friends are from US, and I have some in UK as well. So,
Hello, Jovelyn.
hey, Jovelyn,
Yeah, I had some
welcome to the
in
stream.
UK, Canada,
Yeah, Canada, I have a few too. So,
um, Africa, Nigeria, all over. I've
I
been
have
everywhere.
from Philippines. I
Yeah,
have from
Philippines too.
Kuwait. I have one. France. Well, all over the world.
I have Australia. I have one from Norway. Crazy Ann is from Norway, I think.
Yeah, she's from Norway.
Yeah, I got her too. I like Australia because they made a song about me. Ozzy
Yeah, I
Outlaw.
have some from Australia as well. So that is, and New Zealand.
Said his ears is burning. They got a song made about me. They say Tracy's World got it going on. They made a song about me.
Well,
I put chat.
who wrote that song? Was that Faith and the Fallen?
Yeah, they just changed the name. They just changed the name to Tracy's World. Got it going.
Faith and the Fallen. Usually write songs about people's channels. She made one for Crazy Ann as well. So
Well, make one for my channel. That'll be a good one. Tracy's World got it going on. Well, Ozzy did that, so
yeah.
he was just playing around.
Well, it's fun anyway. So
Huh?
it's fun. It's fun when they make songs on for you. So
Yeah. But I'm trying to learn how to do things. Still learning how to do things on my channel.
yeah.
I might have checked my channel out today, and it's like, well, put some icons in the middle of your banner. I'm like, no, I want to. I just want my tiger right there. I don't want anything on my banner. I don't want anything to touch my banner. I just
Well,
want
it's
to
your
blank
channel.
banner.
You decide what you want to have on your banner.
Yeah, I wanted to decide what I have with my banner. I don't want Facebook. I don't want Twitter. I don't want Instagram. I don't want none of that because I don't want people to know what other things I
Media.
have. Yeah, I don't want them to be on my Facebook. I had somebody to copy my picture off of my Facebook and put it. It was a troll. I don't want that. I don't want them to know
I
my.
fully understand that.
No, I don't want that. I don't. People mistake me to JC.
That is Grab.
What? She should do a song for me. JCT. LOL. I know, right?
Oh, JC is a wonderful woman.
I just rhyme with, I don't know what I rhyme with. Tracy's World. I don't know.
Oh, I know you like that.
Well, it sounds good.
I know you like
Huh?
that. Right.
Well, the song sounds good
Well, I guess it does.
if you're happy with it.
Well, every time they see me, they say, Tracy's World, got it going on.
It sounds like a song you can sing on a party.
Well, they're just a little jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a jingle. That's all it is. Well, I like it. Well, I know they know when I'm in the room. I'm still watching,
Jack.
but I didn't want y'all to see me suffering my face with
It just feels
fried
good.
potatoes and onions.
It just feels good, huh? Oh, yeah.
Now you're making me hungry for that.
Stuffing my fried potatoes and onions. That is good.
That sounds really good, actually.
Oh, yeah. Potatoes and onions. Wonderful.
I've been eating cereal.
Yeah,
I
that
had-
works too.
I had hamburger helper.
Not me. I had cereal. I
Luna
didn't go
says,
to the grocery store.
Luna says, hamburger helper? Oh, my God.
Wow.
Where's mine?
Oh, man. Avocado, tomatoes, pickles.
She
Oh,
says,
wow. I
y'all
like
put,
turkey burgers. That's good.
y'all put your paw on
I
that
love
like button.
avocado.
Smash.
I love tomatoes and pickles.
Pickles.
Hit the like.
Yeah, yeah, something like
Okay, handy camper. Take care.
Put your paw on the like.
bye. Bye, Handy
Thanks,
Camper.
Jovelyn.
Bye, handy camper. I like ground turkey.
Yeah, me too.
And JC probably make a really good one too.
Mm-hmm. I never
Well,
had avocado on it though. I've had
turkey,
avocado.
turkey is very lean.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard it's healthy for you too.
Yes, and it's about $2 a pound cheaper than hamburger.
Yeah, that's why I buy turkey. When I make sloppy Joe, I buy turkey, turkey meat, ground beef, turkey, turkey meat.
That sounds like an Adam Sandler song. Turkey for you, turkey for me.
Well, that was a good price for a turkey.
Oh,
Yeah, you can at my local store. You can get a little over a pound of ground turkey for $3.
wow, that's
That
good.
is a good price.
Yeah.
Really good price.
Okay, Teachy, I'll behave.
Okay, Tenchi. I'll see you later, buddy.
Have a good one, Tenchi.
He told us to behave. We will.
I'm not going to.
It's not 10 o'clock. Okay.
I'm too old to change my ways.
I'm gonna behave. I'm going to behave.
Yeah, we are gonna behave.
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, if you say I need to, Joanne, I will.
Duran.
Yeah, it is fun. People have a problem to pronounce my name, so that's fun when you hear the, all these different pronunciations on my name. So some is really horrible, and some is
How
sounds really
how do you
fun.
pronounce it?
So it's
Joran,
Duran.
Joran,
Duran,
Duran.
Duran,
Joran.
Duran.
Duran.
Now, was I close that time?
Joran.
Duran.
That's so fun, Tracy.
So that is
We're gonna
pretty
leave the
fun.
O out. Duran.
Kind of,
Joran.
yeah, kind of like the group. Duran, Duran.
Duran. Duran.
Not Duran, Duran.
It's Duran. Duran.
Oh man.
Duran, Duran.
I
That
like
is
him.
I do too.
I miss him because he's gone.
that is a old group, but I don't know if they are still playing.
I don't know. Not without him, probably.
Who's not with him anymore?
George Michael.
He wasn't with Duran Duran.
Yes, he was.
No, he was with Wham.
Oh, he was with Wham. Didn't he change his name to
I don't
Duran
believe
Duran?
Wham. I don't believe Wham plays anymore.
Oh,
Well, not without George Michael.
okay. No, without George Michael. Okay. Oops, my bad.
Hey, creative redundancy. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, creative.
Yeah,
Hey, creative.
yeah, he's a great guy. A Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know some Canadians too.
he's an
I know a
awesome
couple.
guy.
I know Grace by God. I know. I know a couple more.
Yeah, and I know Canoehound Adventures. Beastly Ironworks. So I have a few in Canada.
Okay.
And we have Glenn and Maureen of Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen is another one.
Okay. That's cool.
So I have a couple in Canada too. So, and we have Pusha Studios in
Okay.
Canada.
Yeah. Yeah. I go to him sometimes when I'm up or moving around and not busy. I go to him sometimes.
Yeah, they usually have their live streams so late that I don't have time to catch them because I'm sleeping. So
Yeah. Well, it'll be dark here. It'll be
thank you,
dark at 5 o'clock
CR.
here. It'll be dark here soon because the time
Yeah,
change.
yeah,
Yeah. It'll be dark at 5 o'clock instead of 7.
yeah. Mine is 11:17 p.m. here. So
Ooh, you be going to bed soon.
yeah, not. I let this stream run to 3 hour mark. So
Okay. I live in Mississippi, JC,
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
I've been to Mississippi.
You have?
I have down in the Gulf.
Yeah, I've been to the Gulf Coast too.
I was there 5 months before Katrina.
I was here when Katrina hit. I was I was out when Katrina hit. You live in Georgia? My sister does too. She lives in Alpharetta, Georgia. And Katrina was no joke. You
No,
like the tree behind Tracy's?
yeah,
Behind Tracy. Looks
yeah,
good. Looks cool.
yeah,
Oh, thank you.
yeah. It does actually.
no. A good friend of
Oh,
mine,
thank you.
his mother lived right across that main road from the ocean.
Oh, really?
Yes, in was it Gulfport?
Gulfport, yeah. Probably Gulfport. Biloxi is up from Gulfport. I have two of those trees.
Yeah, it's
It's on
beautiful
the other
down.
side of it. You
Yeah, it's
can't see
really
the other
beautiful
tree.
tree.
Hi,
Hey,
Susan.
Susan Lee, great to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Susan.
I got a backwards camera. Maybe I should turn my whole bed around.
Susan Lee is awesome. There are a lot of awesome people here today. So
Yep, Susan's another Mainer.
thanks, ER. I appreciate that. It sounds like a washing machine in the background.
No, it's a fan. My fan.
Ah, okay.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, and I have
How
a
hot do you have in your?
It's cool down here, but it's hot in my room.
Yeah,
I have a heater running in my background. Ain't that something, huh? You know, Tracy, when we left the South there in 2005, It was
Uh-huh.
it was 75 degrees, and when I got back to Maine, there was 4 foot of snow.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Jovelyn, take care.
Oh my goodness. Well, we had snow once, or twice, or three. Yeah, can't count. But
I understand that, Jovelyn. Go and get your
not.
sleep. Good night.
It's just cold here. No snow because we had a hot summer.
What?
Bye bye, doggy. We had a hot summer.
How is the temperature normally in Mississippi at winter time?
Um, right now it's in the teens. It's cold. It's
Okay.
not. It's. I mean, one day I went outside to crank on my car, and it took forever to crank up. It took me four
Okay.
tries to crank it up.
Oh,
It was like ice. And I'm like, what is going on? I had to put my foot on the brake and give it some gas on with the other foot to crank it up. And it finally crank up. Do I have to pat my accelerator again?
yeah.
Yeah. You know, in the older cars, you have to pat the accelerator to crank your car up. Now, I have a Nissan Altima, and I had to
Yeah.
put my foot on the brake for it to even start up. So I had to put my foot on the brake and pat the accelerator, and then it cranked up. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, it finally cranked up. Yeah.
It is tough when you have to try to crank it up and it just doesn't work, and you have hurry and you need to go to work in time, and the car just ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, then it just cuts off. The wipers worked, but the car just ain't crank. I was like, really? But I wasn't in a rush to go anywhere. I just wanted my car to start. That's it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going anywhere.
Oh man.
I was like, so I just went back in the house. I was like, it's cold out here. Not
Yeah.
gonna sit in a cold car and just wait till it want to act right. I said, you stupid car.
Don't you have something to heat up your engine?
No. I mean, we don't have any men around, so I had to do it by myself. I had to
Okay.
check my oil, check my transmission fluid, check the water,
Yeah.
check the tires, and then I have to go find my
And
son.
I hope you have enough antifreeze in your radiator.
I don't have any right now. I got to get some.
But you should put some
I will.
antifreeze in it,
Yeah, I will.
because if you don't, the water in the radiator will freeze and you can't start your car.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the antifreeze. As soon as somebody send me a cash out, I'm gonna go get some antifreeze today
Yeah,
and put it in there.
yeah, you
Hmm.
need to, because you will have serious problem otherwise.
Yeah, I usually do it in the summer. Just put water in there.
Yeah,
But
at summertime you need only water. That
yeah,
works just fine. But
but in the
when
winter
it
you
get
need.
when it get colder, you need to put antifreeze. And
Yeah.
if you don't, you destroy the radiator.
Oh, I don't need
When
that.
it heats up, you destroy it and you can't run the car anymore. And that will cost you a lot of money. So,
Oh, I know. I know.
and
I
radiators
just
are
bought a
not
starter.
cheap.
I just bought a starter. Just bought a starter. And
Yeah.
then put the. It's a 2007, but when I went to get a starter, they gave me a 2007 starter. But when I went to put it on, it was a 2008 starter. No, it was the wrong starter. I had to
Okay.
go back to the store and they looked it up for the car, and the starter that I needed was a 2008 starter. So they didn't have it at that store. So I had to, he did not charge because the 2008 starter costed more than the 2007 starter.
Oh,
So he just went, I'm
Good.
going to fix this for you right now. So he did not charge me anything. He just gave me my car charge back, and he said, take this ticket to the next store and get your 2008 starter.
yeah.
And I did that. And they said, are you the one about the 2008 starter? I said, yes. Here's the receipt. Give me my starter. I got to go get the starter put on and get from my aunt's house quickly
Yeah.
because she is a psychopath. For real.
Okay.
Tracy,
Huh?
last year and the year before, we had 2 weeks here that was minus 60 below zero.
Oh my God.
I mean,
That is pretty cool.
you can take hot water outside and throw it in the air, and it turns into a cloud.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And when it falls to the ground, you hear that clink, clink, clink.
Well, none of it.
Because now of the ice
I don't
crystals.
understand what you said. I don't want to shovel no snow. My car was stuck in the snow once. I was like, I'm gonna leave it right there until the snow melts. I'm not going anywhere. I was snowed in. I got pictures of my car covered in snow. I took pictures of I took pictures of when my car was covered in snow. Lots of love, Tracy. Thank you. And my starter just went out a month ago. So I just got a brand new starter put on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I hope nothing else go out on it.
And the starters are not that cheap either.
Oh no, it wasn't cheap. It was like $200 and something dollars.
What?
Yeah, he worked it out where I paid $100.
Oh,
I'm telling you, he worked it out where I didn't pay anything for that starter. Cause the one I bought was one 136. He worked it out where I didn't pay anything. He made it where it was 136 for the '08 starter.
Yeah,
I didn't pay anything for it.
creative. I've been out in weather like that, and I put a scarf over my mouth. Otherwise, it hurts my lungs to breathe.
Oh. Don't tell me about the weather. I went outside the other day and the wind was blowing and I couldn't breathe. I'm like,
I know the feeling. I have been there, done that.
Yes, and I can relate to the snowbanks taller than people. Here in Maine, they still have houses with doors that lead outside upstairs with no porch.
wow. I could not breathe when I opened the door. I was like, what the heck? The wind was blowing. I was like, so I put my coat over my face and I
Yeah.
went to my car. I said, okay now.
Well, you wouldn't like the weather up in Maine, Tracy.
Nah, I would. I'm not coming up here. I'm not coming.
Because we got the cold now, and it won't start getting warm again now until probably the end of April.
The end of April? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Now in Miami, it's not even cold in Miami. I sent my friend some sandals.
Yeah.
She wearing those sandals right now. I have to wear boots and furry house shoes when I go somewhere. I can't wear my sandals right now or my flip flops.
Miami is usually
Florida.
pretty hot at
Yeah,
winter time as well.
yeah, in the wintertime.
Yeah.
I got my snow hat and my gloves. They match. I got my new coat and I wrap up. I'm missing one thing, a scarf. It's somewhere around here. I just gotta look for it. I have everything created. Everything. When it gets really, really cold, I got it all. But they said in Mississippi when it was a hot summer, it was very, very hot because I used to mow the lawn, the grass, and when I say it was hot, I used to get a tan. I used to get on the ride lawnmower and mow the grass. I did a man's job. So I like mowing the grass. It was fun.
I've been thinking about getting one of those coats that have heaters in them.
Don't do it.
You mean those coats with built-in heaters?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about those coats. I
It could be
heard about those
useful.
coats.
It could be useful.
Yeah, they LL Bean makes one, and LL Bean's a very good product.
Yeah, I heard LL Bean makes those coats.
But they are probably pretty expensive too.
Uh, they're under $200.
Yeah, I bought them. I
I
got a
figured.
backpack now. They gave me a backpack from LL Bean. I still have it somewhere.
I heard about that company, and they have really good products.
Yeah, they
You know,
do.
they used up until last year they came with a lifetime guarantee.
I understand, JC. I
Okay,
understand.
that is good that they have lifetime guarantee.
Well, they stopped it. You know, you could have a pair of shoes for 15 years and take them back in and say, "And I want a new pair. They're worn out."
Oh yeah, you sure can. You sure can. At LL Bean, you can take
Right.
your shit back and get some more.
Well, they stopped that last year, Tracy.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Why they stop it? I wonder.
Well, because like I said, people were keeping a pair of shoes for 10, 15 years and taking them back in, getting a new pair.
Well, that's not. No, they should at least keep them 2 years and then take them back. Not 15 years.
But they do make good products.
Yeah, they do. I got a backpack. It's still like it's brand new. LL Bean backpack.
I mean, they have a store right in Freeport, Maine, and it's like going to a mini mall.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
And
that's cool.
they have everything there.
Yeah, I bet they have.
Yeah.
I mean, they even sell fly rods there. They have an $1,800 fly rod.
What? $1,800 fly rod?
Yep, and you can test it out. They have their own pond right in the store with trout in it.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
$1,800 for a rod? That is expensive.
Yep, it is.
Well, it is nearly 18,000 in my currency.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
That's almost 18,000.
Yeah, I mean that's a little out of my price range.
Mine too.
Yeah, it's a little bit too
Uh,
much in my price range as well.
I have a $35 fly rod from Walmart.
Yeah. And I wonder if that $1,800 fly rod, did they make that of diamonds?
I don't know. Maybe out of moon dust or something.
Yeah. Or titanium or platinum.
Something.
No,
Platinum.
same here, creative. I don't like fishing that much.
Neither. I don't even. My brother has them. We have two ponds, and I don't go to neither one of them. He feeds his fish corn and make them big. They are big. They're huge. Not like this, but past my camera. They're huge. Very huge.
If
Really
I had a
crazy.
$1,800 fly rod, I wouldn't even dare to take it out and try it out
I
because
would, you
I
know,
would be afraid to break it or lose it.
I would, I would put it on a mantle.
Yeah,
I would
that is
not
what I would
use it.
do.
Period. I like trout. I like trout too. I like
Yeah,
fan trout and
a,
that's it.
a lot of trout here. I can catch brook trout about 50 foot from my window here.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool. Really cool.
They're a small fish, but they're very tasty.
Really? Mm. I can't stand catfish.
Oh, I love me some catfish.
You can have it. But the nuggets, it depends on who cook it.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. You gotta cook catfish the same way as you do alligator. It's got to be thin strips. Otherwise, it's fishy and it's rubbery.
Good to
Somebody,
know.
it was it was a 2 day day for alligator hunting down here, and they would go out on the boats at night and they would catch the alligator. Oh my God. They caught one alligator and the guy got bit on the arm trying to catch the alligator. He caught him the wrong way. But they finally caught him,
Oh,
and they caught him and they took him home. And I was sitting on the couch and I was just sitting on the couch. And something told me, Tracy, get up and run. He brought the alligator out. I said, but he was tied up, mouth and arms was bound behind his back. I said, why did you do that to me? You know I don't like alligators. I said, look, his little ping sticking out. It's a boy. He scared the crap out of me. I said, well, let me go and videotape this so I can put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. I
that
put it
would
on,
be epic.
they caught another one too, but they skinned him like a chicken. They skinned it like a chicken. Oh, I say, oh my God. But his daughter caught it. His daughter caught the alligator. But it wasn't big. The big ones, they are so fast. And that's in Mississippi. That's all you see is down here is on the Pearl River is alligators. Gators or whatever they call. Not crocodiles, but alligators. And I won't go to the Pearl River for nothing. Or the reservoir. Because they come up
Yeah,
to your
alligators,
house.
they're pretty aggressive when they
Yeah,
put
they're
the head
aggressive.
side up.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got to when I was there. I got to go right over to where the Mississippi meets the ocean.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah, right in the bayou as they call it.
Yeah, the bayou. Oh, you was in bayou. You was in Louisiana part.
Louisiana and Mississippi.
Yeah.
What's Alabama?
Mhm. Yeah. I wouldn't go to the bayou either.
They uh they had mobile homes up on telephone poles.
What?
Yep, they were up in the air about 9 foot
I wonder why.
in case of flooding.
Oh, thought about the alligators.
Yeah, that too. You know, if you get an alligator when it's a baby, you can tame that just like a snake.
Oh, really?
Yep, that one that that they used to have. I don't know if anybody remembers Miami Vice.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Miami Vice. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I did.
Well, that alligator they had on there, that was a tame alligator.
Oh, didn't know that.
You know, and
That
they'll
would be a
all,
nice watchdog.
yeah, they all will puff up and hiss.
But now I know how you knock them out. When they are alive and aggressive, you can knock them out with a bat. Hit them in the back of the head, and they knocked out. If you
Well,
don't shoot them, you knock them out.
I don't know if I want to get close enough to knock one out.
Well, they had a bat in the boat with him, and they knocked him out, both of
No, that's why God made a shotgun.
them. They knocked him out to keep him alive. You can shoot them too.
Yeah, between the eyes, if I remember it correct.
Yeah, you can shoot them too. But they kept him alive so they could, I guess, show it off. But they wasn't supposed to keep it alive when they caught it. They was supposed to shoot it.
Hey, Connie,
Hey,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie.
welcome to the stream.
They was supposed to kill it, but they didn't. They kept it alive.
No, if a full-grown gator's coming in the boat with me, it's going to be dead.
Ugh.
I would be pretty scared if full-grown alligator come in my boat.
But this was a small alligator. It wasn't that big. But he was big enough for me to get my purse and run out the door on my bad knee. And I was running too. I was running. And I had a knee replacement and I was running. Seriously. I hate this freaking computer. So, but I had to run. He had me feared for my life.
Yeah,
But see, I know these people, and I was feared. I said, "Don't ever do that to me again. I'll bust your head." Told him that. I will bust his head.
You're going to bust that head, huh?
Yeah, and he's from Louisiana. He's a coon. He's a coon. I can't say the other word, but they call him a coon because he's from Louisiana. What? Do what?
Do a Bugs Bunny put a stick in his mouth. I remember that on Bugs Bunny.
Oh no.
I have no idea what to say about that one, but
Neither. Oh, crocodile. I don't want to see no crocodile. I'd rather deal with the alligators. Alligators. At least they're small. Small alligators. But I wouldn't want to touch one. I didn't touch it. I just looked at it. But when
oh,
when they put it back in the crate, he balled up in there. And I just took it. I think I did a video of it. I put it on YouTube. It's somewhere around. Somewhere on YouTube. One of my videos.
yeah,
I said, ooh, an alligator. I said, oh wow.
and
Yeah, I was oh, Animal Planet. Oh, okay. I miss Steve Irwin. Because
Animal
he was a
Planet is a pretty good channel, actually.
yeah, he
Yeah,
was a cool dude.
yeah. Steve Irwin, he was a good man. He was a little out of his element there. That's why what happened to him happened. You know.
But they said he bled to death.
Right, internally.
Yeah, Yeah, he bled internally. The stinger didn't kill him. He died and bled. He bled internally. That's what
Yeah,
happened to him. Yeah.
he got that stinger right in the straight into his chest. So
Right.
and
It was one of those things that, if they would have thought about it, he could have been saved because they pulled the barb out when they shouldn't have.
Yeah. Who's chatting, man?
I always watch his shows on Discovery Channel. So he was a very special man.
Oh, it was Steve
Yeah, he
Irwin.
was.
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
Yeah, that's about one of the only channels I miss from not having cable is Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
The rest of them I could do without. I enjoyed History Channel though too.
I had a Discovery Channel, but they took that channel away. And then we got the History Channel and Animal Planet for a short period. And then they took that away, and now we don't have that anymore. So now we have different channels.
Yeah, they take a lot of channels away. Um, I don't care. They wanted me to pay 50 something dollars for a couple of channels. I said, you
Yeah.
got me messed up from the flow up. I said, take it off. I'm not paying it, babe. Kind of bill like that. I'm not paying it. Take it out. Now my bill's $137 because we have to pay for the equipment. So like whatever, just take it out.
Yeah, I
I
used to
watch
pay
ID channel.
I used to pay 120 a month when I had DirecTV.
Direct TV suck.
Yeah, I won't. Right now, I just have the internet. I can watch what I want on YouTube.
Yeah, tell my mom. You don't get paid. I just be watching YouTube. You can watch the walls. I guess he got paid.
I do miss watching The Walking Dead though.
Oh, The
Yeah.
Walking Dead. Yeah.
I can't watch The Walking Dead. I can't do it. Just can't. I
And
have Dish, so
I do get it on Netflix about 8 months after the season.
Okay.
oh, okay.
I
Open
do
up.
enjoy I enjoy Netflix a lot. They have a lot of their own movies and stuff that are really good.
Yeah, I need to check out Netflix since I got my data back. I hate when I have to when I run out of high speed data and I have to wait till the 15th of every month because I don't have high speed data. That's the thing I have. Oh, you have Dish too, Connie? Don't look back, just keep walking. The Science Channel is cool. Yeah, I watch it every now and then when I'm bored. I'm really to Criminal Minds. I watch that a lot, especially on Saturdays. Yeah, well, I'm about to go back to bed. I'm
Yeah, I just watch YouTube, Susan, and like I said, Netflix. Every time they get a good series on Netflix, they only run it 1 or 2 seasons and then they stop showing it.
Yeah, they do. I missed a lot of stuff on YouTube. They used to have some good shows way back
Hey,
when,
Mystic Days, welcome to the stream.
and
Yeah, Mr.
like
Dave.
the werewolves, the vampires, and all that stuff. Now they don't play anything.
Oh,
So I have to look it up. Huh?
I, wa- I watched that series on Netflix with the werewolves and the vampires, or the young kids,
Yeah,
and that only lasted what, 3 seasons.
I think so.
Now the young man on there that played the young vampire, he is the guy that plays in that Stephen King one there. He's
Oh,
the
all
new
right.
It.
I don't watch it either. I don't like it. It gives me nightmares. Nightmares. I can't stand it. Hi, Misty. Hey, Susan.
I like The Walking Dead, Susan. Like I said, I get it. But when they start the new season on TV is when they come out with the old one on Netflix.
I like Animal Kingdom.
Hey,
Hey, Keith.
CT.
Good to see you.
I like Animal Kingdom.
I like it.
Yeah, I like Twilight
Miss
too.
I like that on Discovery too. Shark Week.
Oh yeah, I do too. I watch Animal Kingdom.
Hello, Mr. K.
Hey, Missy Days.
How are y'all doing? Hey, give me a second and let me close this other page.
Okay.
That's
I
okay.
gotta pop out the chat and then close down the stream. And my internet sucks. Hey, thank you so much for having me up here. Yoren, am I saying that right finally? Yoren?
Yoran.
No,
I'm always saying Duran, like the
Oh,
song.
Joran.
Duran.
Yoren. I'm gonna get that right, dude. I swear I'm gonna get that right, dude.
Hey,
I've been
don't
saying it
feel
wrong.
bad. Up until today, I've been saying it wrong. He gets a
Thank
laugh
you,
out
Sid.
of it. Look at him laughing, man.
He's
I
laughing at you.
appreciate that, my friend.
Man,
It's
I've been
Yoren.
butchering names. I'm a nobody from the South. I got a 5th grade education.
I'm
People
from
are
the
like,
South.
they want me to learn Spanish, and I'm like, damn, I ain't even mastered English yet. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you so much for letting me up here. I just want to take a chance, say I love you. I'm sorry I missed all your streams anymore, and but I still supporting, brother. I still love you.
Thanks, buddy. Good to see you here.
Yes, sir. I know I get pretty lit on my channel sometimes, so I understand why y'all don't come in there much anymore.
Well,
But
I have been pretty busy and I try to keep up. So,
oh no, it's too hard. It's too hard.
Well, mine is little, so I get 3 or 4 people in mine too, but it's the same people.
Hey, that's good though. That's good. Hey, it's quality, not quantity.
Yeah, I don't care if it's 2 people coming in my chat. I don't. It's somebody watching it.
I've actually been live for like the last 8 hours, and weekends are always slow for me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I had people coming in and out, and they're regulars that always come in.
Yeah.
So it's still meant a blessing to the world for me.
yeah.
I did a 3-hour live where I had busted someone for talking about me, and
If I did that, I would be busting every day.
I busted them so bad they didn't even know I busted them.
I'd have my
It's
damn
still up,
watch
too.
hours. I'd
It's
have
up.
my watch hours if I busted everybody that busted me.
I busted the crap out of them. They said I sold them. I sold them some Mary Kay, and they said she's a scammer. Really, scammer. Really, you call me a scammer? And I sold you some Mary Kay. Well, she overcharged me for the Mary Kay. Well, you have to pay for shipping. You live in Arizona. I live in Mississippi. You're gonna have to pay for shipping, handling, for me sending it to you, and then you gave me a donation to keep. You gave me $8 to keep. $8 to keep.
$8.
$8 for a donation for my
You can
channel.
buy me a beer with that $8. Don't be scared now.
I know, right? $8. So she said I scammed her. But she sent me a text on my messenger on my Facebook. And I saw it. And she said, I got my makeup Wednesday. She made a video on Thursday talking about me. Said I was a scammer. She didn't know she left her StreamYard on live rolling instead of on private when she should have ended the live and she didn't. And the guy kept saying, is this private? Is this private? Is this private? She said, yes, it's private. It's private. I said, well, let me go check out her videos. Why it wasn't private? It was public. Everybody on YouTube heard it. Everybody that watched it heard it. And I put on my channel.
Sorry, I had to use the camera as a mirror. My rag was scattered.
Oh, okay. So I said in my video, I said these rogue moderators, you stabbed me in the back.
I'm so poor I can't even afford a mirror.
So I got them back. So I did a 3-hour live, and then I got threatened. I got threatened. They said it was gonna kill me. They said I look like a billy goat. I said, bah, bah, bah. In my video, I said, bah, bah,
I don't know. You
bah.
just did that pretty damn good. I'm convinced. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
So I did a nay noise to them. I said,
Look.
if I sound like a billy goat, let me sound like a billy goat.
A dollar.
I used to have one
Wow,
of
I like
those.
that.
How old is that?
Yeah, how old is it?
It's just one of them gold-looking ones. His daughter.
I'm not sure.
I had one, but I traded it for crack.
What?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, I probably spent it pretty stupidly, though. I've had a lot of old coins. I've had a lot of old coins, and I've always ended up spending them on a pack of cigarettes or something stupid. And now I'm 40, and I'm like, what was I thinking?
You 40?
Yeah,
Oh,
ain't I super 40?
This is John Adams.
Wow, that's pretty. Oh, wow, I like that.
Oh, yes.
That is a nice coin.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
It's all
that's
nice and pretty. They're all so pristine.
There's
yeah, they are
Grant.
pristine.
That's Grant.
Wow.
Creative.
Select those.
Backing up the joke. I love it. It's a joke. I don't do crack, folks.
You better not.
Hey,
It's whack.
Misty.
Yes, sir.
I had a girl tell me the other day she'd do anything for $10. I said, good, come back tomorrow. You can wash my son's car.
All right. Hey, she didn't show up, though, did she? See, people just don't want to work no more.
No, no, she just wanted to lay on her back and take it easy.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, people don't want to work no more.
Think about lay on their back and
Hey, if I get out of hand, let me know. I'm being a good guy tonight.
be a good guy. Be a good guy.
I got a crazy sense of humor, though.
Hey, Misty,
After,
did you mute your YouTube side?
It's a echo
Yeah.
from your side, Mystic.
No, I muted. I closed that whole channel. That's what I was doing when I came in. I closed it. All I got open is StreamYard and the chat box. That's it.
Oh,
Hey, I do got speakers going, though.
never mind. It was me.
Ha! Yeah, I'm always the first one to blame and everything. I'm a blame mystic. Don't worry, I'm used
Thank
to
you,
it.
Sheed. I
I'm
appreciate
used to
that.
it, man. I'm used to it. Hey, thank y'all so much, man. I've been looking for some friends to hang out with today, and I don't normally try and go on people's panels, but I seen you on. The old lady's fixing to come home, and I'm gonna have to go out in the woods in 20 degrees in the dark. And so I'm trying to find a way out
What's
of
up, Doc?
talking myself out of that.
Who's
So as
that?
long as I can have some friends to hang out with, that'll keep me from going and making a mistake
Hey.
tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dr. Lunala.
I
Okay.
really don't want to go freeze my ass off by myself.
Please don't.
I will though. If I ain't
Put
got
on a
nothing else
jumpsuit.
to do, I'll take my beer to the woods in the dark, freeze my butt off, and that's just what it is.
Well, I'm gonna go live for a while. Talk about some raccoons.
Plain old Chuck, man. That's a name I ain't seen in a minute. He got tired of hanging out with a drunk. He left me. What's up, Chuck?
Where's your
Yeah, Chuck is an
Orange?
awesome guy.
Yeah, he
Orange.
is. Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna leave, Oren. I'm not gonna be bad tonight, okay?
Okay.
Hey, it was nice
Later.
meeting you, Tracy.
Nice meeting y'all.
Nice
Bye.
meeting you. I'll try and see
Nice
about
meeting you, Tracy.
Nice meeting you. Bye.
Bye.
No more MILFs tonight.
leave us a way to find you in the future.
Tracy's World. Look up Tracy's World.
Oh, I probably already got you.
I don't know. Let me look.
Yeah,
Look
I'd
at
have
my
to. There's so many, I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure I have
phone. You
eight.
better make sure you come to my room. Let me make sure. Because I be acting a fool over there sometimes.
you
I
need to
do.
come in. You need to come in mine, man.
Yeah, let me see if I get right in the chat so I can get your name.
I don't act a fool. I act an idiot.
Well, yeah. Come in my room then. You might win a prize.
I like prizes.
Yeah, I give away prizes.
I like prizes.
I like surprise.
In fact, I've never won a thing in my life.
Oh, hold on. I know that
started
name.
YouTube, and I've won 2 giveaways on YouTube. I've never won a thing in my life until YouTube.
I have
I'm
one
I just made
giveaway.
out 2 prizes
That's
today.
why I don't play the lottery. I don't gamble because I always lose.
Somebody finna get deleted. I'm sorry for you. I have to delete
Take
2
care,
add people.
creative. No problem. I'll see you later, creative.
Okay,
Hey,
let me add you now.
if y'all get tired of me, just let me know. I ain't got no problem with stepping down. I just wanted to say hey on camera for once. Just wanted to be a part of your gang, Jorn. Yorn.
Okay, I got you now, Mystic Days. I got you.
It's like saying your and Yorn, but give it that emphasis, that
Orange.
I'm sorry, I freaking suck. I suck, man.
Is it orange?
Yoram.
It's
I think
duh.
I just can't take hearing and implement it into vocal.
Is it orange?
Yoram.
Right?
Good night, Cheed.
I'm gonna call you Jordan just for that.
That's what I did. I called Duran. I called Duran because to me, I don't know how to. I can't even type the
I'm gonna
hyphen.
type in his
over
name
the
right
O.
now.
I can't even type the hyphen over O, much less pronounce it. My computer won't let me type that
Hey,
hyphen.
Amjad. Rafiq. Good to see you,
Hey,
buddy.
I'm Judd.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Y'all have a good night, okay?
You
Yeah,
stay.
have a good night,
Nice
Tracy.
meeting you.
All right, bye-bye.
Am I screwing you up? Am I screwing you up, man?
No, you don't.
All right.
It's just fun to hear how people try to pronounce my name. It's always fun.
I
And
want to
sometimes
get
I
it
laugh my
though.
ass off.
I'm the type of person that it may take me a minute, and I mean a minute to get it, but once I get it, it'll always be there. Like it'll be, I just got to get to that point that I get it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't learn nothing easy.
I butcher names too, so you're not alone about that one.
So I just always been saying it the way I read it, Duran. But I know it's got that emphasis. The J is silent. I know that. It's like Yorn or
No, it's pronounced like with a D.
No,
George.
no, 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 no. Not
George.
no, D.
Like some Viking shit. That's even better.
Well, hell, then you're not even saying your own name right.
Probably not. Way to blast me, man.
No, I was talking about Duran, man.
Oh, there you go.
Göran.
I was gonna say I probably ain't saying my name right. Who knows? No, I feel bad when I mispronounce people's names because that's the biggest part of who you are. And if somebody can't even get that right, then you tend to have less respect for them
Welcome back,
as
JC.
you would somebody else that can get your name right, you know? So I feel disrespectful every time I say it wrong.
Don't worry about that, Mystic.
I'm gonna keep
I
trying.
thought I'd come back and
Can't pick it
see
up,
you
or-
again, Duran.
It's always good to see you, JC.
Nice to meet you, JC.
Nice to meet you, Mystic.
Hey, JC.
I'm just that
Um,
crazy guy in the south in the garage. That's all. Now overlook me.
Should have went to the house yesterday.
Why?
That fucking movie.
Yeah, you like to hang in your garage.
Literally.
Well, I don't drink around my kid.
Then why should I?
All that, so I do keep everything in the garage. And plus I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I don't drink, I don't smoke or drink in the house. I smoke and drink in my bedroom or in the garage. I don't
Fair
put
enough.
beer in
You
my
know,
refrigerator. I don't. That's why you always see me running back and forth to the freezer because I don't keep beer in my refrigerator. I don't. I'm a piece of crap, so I gotta mark all my T's and dot all my I's.
Sounds fair enough.
well, you know,
How do you,
I messed up on your name, and I'll continue to. So I'm just going to call you Mr. J.
yeah, Mr. J.
Well, that works too.
what's up? How do you say his name? He said most people butcher his name. Is that his actual name?
Which one?
Connie L. I'm fixing to butcher the shit out of it. Call me the butcher tonight. Let me try though. Let me try. Oh shit, a birdie is what I want to say. A birdie. I know that's wrong. I
I
just
would probably pronounce it Elabridi, but that's probably wrong.
I just broke it down like they teach us. So I broke the A apart and then took the other and then put the I separate and just combined that into one word.
I'm doing just fine, Amjad. How are you doing?
No, I'm going to call you Chuck, plain old Chuck. That's just
Yeah,
plain
Chuck.
old Chuck.
Colin is training this week. See that?
Who?
Colin Kirkpatrick.
What about
So you got it right. You're Yorn.
They haven't announced it yet, but they showed him training.
football?
See, I learned something. You know, it may take me a minute, but y'all teach me stuff.
See, the thing of it is, and it had nothing to do with the kneeling thing.
I
And this will
can't.
make sense to tell it to you.
I'm sitting here by myself.
Football, in some ways, is a lot like boxing. When you first get there, especially quarterback, nobody's got you figured out, okay? And it's easy for you to look really good because the plays you're doing and the way you do it, people haven't seen before. The next year, they're studying everything that you did, and they're right on it.
I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
If you're
Okay.
Tom Brady or one of the
Put my
Manning,
pajamas on already.
about you really quick.
Okay, Amjad. Good night, Amjad.
Good night, Amjad.
Good night, Amjad.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonny.
I'll be back later.
Oh.
What?
I'm gonna eat some dinner.
Why? What are you having?
It's been a while. Don't worry about what we having.
I know what you're having.
What we having?
Chicken and beans and rice.
I don't count. Come on.
For everybody that got to meet my beautiful wife
Right.
and my kids, I'm fixing to get to meet them.
Brown beans and rice.
Nope.
Red beans.
Nope.
He's big enough we can say he's overage, so you shouldn't have a problem. What about them new rules, y'all?
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about those new rules.
This is my kid. Check this shit out.
Oh, geez. He's taller than you, Mystic.
Yeah, he's only, well, I won't say his age because of the new rules, but he's fixing to be a teen. We'll put it like that. Next month, he's going to be a teen, so we won't have to worry about that. Here's my beautiful wife.
Hi.
Mystic Days might be a crazy drunk in a garage, but he's got family and backbone.
Good to see him.
Some people on some websites and chat sites, I go into a bunch of chat sites, and they act because they're single that everybody's single. And I'm like, no, I do got somebody.
Luna,
I just look this way.
come.
I'm really not as dumb as what I act and what I look. I just look this way. But yeah, he's huge, ain't he?
This is my girl here, Mystic.
Oh, and she's a beauty. You better watch out now.
Yeah,
Babe,
Luna is a nice dog.
I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you. I'm gonna go get his girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a beauty. That is a beauty.
And Sonic.
And look at that on my nose. Oh,
Such a sweet
that
little
looks
roll.
like Tiki. That looks like one of my grandmama's pets.
Luna, look. There's a little baby up there again. Look, yeah. Look. Look.
We got a rabbit, so. Hey, my rabbit's beautiful too, though. My rabbit life matters too.
See how little she is to my hand?
Yeah.
You
If
know,
if we was on my stream, she'd show you the rabbit, but we're here, so
my son has
Marin's chat.
I figured that.
Oh, okay. I'm just
my,
letting you know.
my son has a rabbit. I don't know its name, so I call him Stu.
Well, it could be worse. Roger.
No, I tell people about my rabbit, and that's the first thing they say. That's Stu, and I'm like, stay the hell away from my rabbit. My rabbit's a pet. We're only going to eat it when it dies from natural causes.
Have a good one, Chuck. Susan has 2 chihuahuas.
Okay, Chuck. Take care.
Yes, stay blessed.
Well, your male is 150 pounds. Wow.
Hey, this true story. We actually had 23 rabbits 3 years ago. We bought 2 for Easter. My grandpapa used to raise rabbits, so I knew a little bit about rabbits. So all my growing up, every year we got a new rabbit, but that rabbit always went to a cage a month later. I didn't realize that it was our supper months later. Well, now that I'm grown up, I thought, well, it'll be fun to get a couple rabbits, but I want to get a pair. I don't cage nothing. I crap you not. In 6 months, we had 23 rabbits in our bedroom.
I know.
It finally got to a point I had to turn them loose outside. Well, it was great for like 4 months. We had rabbits all over the yard. People would stop going up the road just to look at the rabbits. Well, we got turkey vultures and red-tailed hawks that will shade the sky. And them damn hawks and turkey vultures picked them off one by one, and it looked like a massacre in the yard. It looked like a straight massacre. So we took the last one, and he's been up there in the room for a year and a half now.
I know a secret about rabbits. And that's if you put them in the roasting pan just right, they look just like a chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken. When SHTF hits, it shouldn't be a problem eating another person because I hear they taste like chicken.
I don't know. I can't swear on that.
I don't know. I'm just saying everything tastes like chicken these days. Yeah.
My veggies taste like veggies. So
Hey, if you overcook anything and don't put no seasoning, it's all bland. It's all bland. It all tastes the same. Yeah, Susan, rabbit life was hard. Rabbit life was hard. If I would have raised them, though, to eat, then I would have had them in a cage, separated them, been breeding them. And rabbit is actually like the second best meat to have, especially as a sustainable meat. It's to me, it's next to deer meat. To me, deer meat and elk and moose is number one. It's lean. It's got little to no fat. It's good for you. Well, to me, rabbit is that next best line, and it's sustainable. I mean, they every 3 months. Every 3 months, they pop off 10 to 20. Boom.
Well, if you're eating moose, you got to be living in the north.
Right? See, I'm in the south. We don't have moose. The best thing to a moose that we have down here would be a mule deer. But by the time you're able to catch a mule deer, he's already so old, so big. He's not tender, and he's still good. He just ain't tender.
We have all kinds.
Where in the South are you?
Well, I'm in South Kentucky right now, but I'm born and raised in Panama City, Florida. But I've lived in almost every state here in the South on this side of the Ohio River. I grew up in North Kentucky.
Yes, they can be, Connie. They can be very mean, especially a bull that's in rut or a cow that has a calf.
Oh, they can kill you.
Yes, they come right up on their hind legs, and a bull moose can be over 2,000 pounds.
Bam, 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 bam. You can't even pull your gun up.
Yeah, I have been chased by a moose.
Hey, I tell you
That was
what,
not fun.
do not jump in water trying to get away either. They will drown your ass. Or butt, I'm sorry. If I cuss too much or act out of the way, just let me know, man. I'm used to being on my chat, and
Yeah, I know, and I try to keep my chat, my streams clean as possible because I don't want to have any problems with any strikes or something.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I do tend to say some cuss words, and it's just habit. So if I get to saying too many, just let me know and bring it. When I say them, it instantly goes through my head, but I don't said it. I ain't trying to come up in here and mess your chat up, though, by no means.
I know you don't. I want to mess my stream or chat up. So
I haven't heard anybody talk about mule deers before. That's pretty cool.
I can't say I have heard that either. So
Really?
Yeah.
so what is mule deer?
Mule deer is, I don't quite know how to explain it. They're 2 to 3 times the size of a white-tailed deer, but they live a lot longer because they're so much smarter, and they can get up to the size, to half the size or better of an elk. Now, elk get huge. But here in the South, a mule deer, that is our best equivalent to an elk. But a mule deer, you're not just going out hunting them bad boys overnight. They watch you come in the woods, and they watch you leave the woods. They are really smart creatures, really smart.
Yeah. Now the moose here, they have no fear of man. We have more moose killed by vehicles than we do by hunters.
Right.
That's a lot of moose meat.
White-tailed deer, we get people hit white-tailed deer all the time, but they don't hit a mule deer. Because mule deer are smart. They lay back, they watch. They don't even run off. They go up to the top of the hill, they lay down, they watch you the whole time. But
usually
racks.
when someone hits a moose, it's a fatality.
Their racks get huge.
We have Sitka black-tailed deer in Alaska. They're smaller than the white-tailed deer.
I've never cared for deer meat, but moose meat is wonderful.
I like reindeer better.
I've never had a reindeer, man. They get huge too.
Poor Rudolph.
Well,
I
poor
will eat
Bambi.
the crap out of some Rudolph. We actually caught a baby deer once. Wow, I'll never do it again. But we did catch a baby fawn, and it learned just like a dog. It was part of the family. But for some reason, my mom and dad, I really think they wanted to have an intimate moment in the bedroom because the baby fawn's area was in their bedroom. But this particular night, they put it outside in the old dog fence, and it come a huge storm, huge storm. That deer broke its neck trying to get out of that fence because of the storm, because it was used to being inside. And it took its last breath the next day getting on my dad's lap. And ever since then, I learned, don't try and catch and modernize a deer. Don't do that. Yeah, it's all fun and it's cool, but yeah, we learned the hard way. So we've never tried to catch another deer again.
Deer doesn't make good pets.
I mean, it was actually a pretty damn good pet until they put it outside in a storm. When I caught it, though, I'm the one that caught it. And I was out there smoking on the porch. I didn't even see it. Mom and Dad pulled up, and Dad jumped up and said, "Deer, deer." Well, then I happened to look over and I seen it in the garden. Well, I ran. Boy, I booked it. It straight laid down. It straight laid down, and then it sounded like a goat.
Yeah.
It let out a scream. It sounded like a goat, but it laid down and it let me pick it up.
The mother deer wasn't around?
No, the mama wasn't around. I don't know what happened, but somehow it got took away. Somehow it got separated. And I don't know. It was just instinct that I kind of regret. But if we wouldn't have made that mistake, then I wouldn't have learned from it, you know. But there for about 3 months, it lived in the house just like a dog. It came to its name, Little Bucky.
There
Little
was
Buck. Little Buck, because it had little bitty buttons on it, so we named it Little Buck.
There
but
was
yeah, put it outside in a storm, and it was so scared it broke its neck trying to get out of that fence.
That's really sad.
I feed the birds here and the squirrels, you know, like the food too. I went to open my door one morning and there was a baby squirrel in the corner of my door in the carport, and he fit in my hand, but I didn't want to touch him. But I noticed that he wasn't afraid and he wanted my help, and I got a blanket and a little box, and the squirrel knew I was helping him. He went right into it, and luckily somebody was at the animal place not too far from here, and I called them and I said, well, I got a baby squirrel here, and I haven't touched him, but can you guys take care of him? And they said, yes, there's a lady here that can take care of him. And there must be 4 or 5 generations of squirrels here.
You know
they
what?
love the black sunflower seeds.
I take care of a squirrel just like a rabbit.
Mhm. And then we also have the fox squirrels here. They're as long as your arm. And
as far as the deer go, we learned the hard way. Me. Okay. But in Weaver, Alabama, there is actually a deer farm, and he does not allow anybody to kill or shoot the deer, but he literally raises deer for the last 30 years. So if you want to do a video, a hunting video, but you got to cut it. It can't be a kill video. You know what I'm saying? He'll let you go do videos. We literally pull up in a truck and go up into the property and have bread, of all things, bread, and deer actually come to the truck in Weaver, Alabama. It was the most coolest thing I ever seen. As far as our deer goes, we learned the stupid hard way, and deer is our passion. Nature is our passion. So when that kind of happened from our ignorance, that just kind of let me know you don't just go catching deer, you know? Unless you got a lot of property, you know, you don't just go doing that. But
Do you want me to put yourself in the market? Moderator.
you want to say hey?
Hey, Lena.
It's so beautiful. Both of them are, ain't they?
Yeah.
I want to get a dog again so bad. It's just our local area. All our cats went miss. We had cats we took across 4 different states. I had them literally on the ocean, on the beach. I'm that crazy guy that walks up the beach with a cat on a leash. And but we come up here and they just slowly start disappearing. We got the rabbits. They slowly disappeared. Well, they didn't disappear. We know what happened to the rabbits. But I've been scared to get another dog. I don't want to put that love
I swear,
illusion.
I didn't eat those rabbits. I swear.
You look like you did, man. How else do you get a damn beard like that? I don't eat them, and look at mine. Look at yours.
Oh, Sonic is tired.
I'm all
Sonny.
right, man. You got a nice beard, though.
No, look, give Sonny kisses. There you go.
I can only hope that one day my beard would grow like that. Hey, I got the color. I got the color. I just need to get the. I want my hair to do the same thing, though. I want to be a long-haired, bearded guy. I want to lay under an apple tree with a straw hat on and a piece of grass in my damn lip, looking like something out of a fairy tale or something.
Yeah, wait until you're in your 60s. You'll match.
I'm hoping. I'm only in my 40s now. I've had this right here since I was 14 years old.
Yeah, Connie, my son gets foxes that come right up to where he gets a fire pit going in his yard in Portland, and the fox come right up there and sleep next to him.
You want to come in and say hey to
Okay, that's unusual.
My dog weighs 3 pounds.
Yeah, a 3-pound dog.
Jeez, Luna has poop way more than that.
Her dog looks just like one of my Mimi's old dogs. We call him Chicky Chick. Call him Chica, but I called him Chicken Chick. She had a bunch of Chihuahua. One of them was a full Chihuahua. The other one was a Chihuahua / Dachshund.
Yeah, I have a dachshund Chihuahua.
They're awesome dogs. They love to dig.
Yeah. She just had puppies. I have a couple videos of her on my channel, and I hope to see her soon. She doesn't live close by here, but she's in the next town over. And I feel bad for my other dog. She's homeless, and I haven't seen her, so I hear that she had puppies, but I hear that they didn't make it.
I love animals. I've raised dogs and animals most of my life. And when this rabbit is gone, though, when this rabbit finally goes, I'm done. I've actually raised full-blooded wolves.
Um,
Moved here, I got a full-blooded wolf. I had to leave him in Florida. I couldn't get nobody to take him. And
I,
that's because he's had human interaction. So nobody would take him. They want to put him down.
I
And,
used to have a pet fish, and I want to get another one. I like the betas, the Siamese fighting fish. I've had two that have lived almost 2 years old, and I
Nice.
felt bad the last one. When I was changing the water, he went into a panic, and I feel really bad because he went down the drain.
Oh,
And he was almost 2 years old.
and that's old too.
Hmm.
It's
It's
hard
too cold
seeing your
to
loved
get
ones
one
go
right
like
now,
that.
I
It
think.
bothers me. It bothers me with my animals more than it does watching a family member pass. I hate to be like that because I love my family, but it hurts. It actually hurts me more for something that I raised. If something happens to it, it hurts me more than a family member.
We got a tadpole one time, and we watched it change to a fish. I mean, to a frog.
Frog,
Mm.
I used to catch some things as kids, but I have never been able to keep one long enough to watch it actually transform. And
That
I'm
would
from
be a really cool video. Really cool video.
Tadpoles are great. One day they turn into really nice frog legs.
right? If you can keep them that long, I've been catching them things all my life. I've never once actually got to see one
Well, we
complete the
got
process.
ours. We got ours from the fishery for 50 cents.
In Florida, all you gotta do is go to the ditches when it rains.
um,
Go
we
to
have
the
frogs
ditch
down
when it
here,
rains,
but
and there's millions of them. We used to catch them growing up as kids and hold them as pets, but I never got to see one transform.
Tell me.
you have to change their water every 3 days. They're very stinky, very dirty. But we had a little critter cage we got from Walmart, and where we were living at the time, they wouldn't allow us to have a cat or a dog, so I told them we're going to get a tadpole.
Hey, believe it or not, I've actually had turtles that know their name. We had 7 turtles in a fenced-in yard, and I could come outside and I could put their food down and start calling their name and clicking, and you would see these turtles come off of the fence line and start heading towards the food coming up to it. I kid you not, true story.
What kind of turtles?
It's crazy how every animal has a sense of
Hey,
life
Canoehound.
and
Well,
can
I
communicate.
love the
Welcome to the
betas
stream.
because
Good to see you, buddy.
they do respond when
Good to
and
see
they
you,
live in
Jenny.
a goldfish bowl. You don't need a filter, you don't need an aquarium, you don't need all that stuff. Um, I like to talk to them, and they do respond. And when they see me, they swim all around, and they have teeth.
Oh yeah.
And I thought he was tapping on the glass one time. They have teeth. They chattered their teeth. And our first one, his name was Rainbow, and he used to like to jump up at my finger and try to bite me when I feed him. They do hear us. They know what we're saying.
We had these big, huge, oversized goldfish.
It's good.
They were like huge goldfish. But then we also had 2 salt or freshwater sharks, what they call freshwater sharks, and they're small. Them goldfish ate them daggone sharks.
Now I thought the sharks would eat the goldfish.
No, the goldfish straight ate them. I didn't believe it because for 2 days we kept walking past the tank and we'd see pieces floating up at the top. And we're like, what the heck's happening? But then another day went by and we walked by and you could still see the tail hanging out of the goldfish's mouth. And it's like, that's what's happening. Them goldfish are eating them son of a guns. So yeah, the goldfish are not compatible
That's
with
okay,
little
Dennis.
freshwater
No
sharks.
problem.
I'll have to look back, but I forget
Two
what
hounds. Oh,
grade my son was in. They wanted to know if anybody had any pets, and he drew a picture of our pet fish. I still have it.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
When I
awesome.
was a
Lizzie.
teenager, I had 2 piranhas.
No shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to have a piranha. I'd probably use it for the wrong reason, but I'd still love to have one.
I hear that they're down in Florida, that people have just turned them loose. That
Yeah, they
I
are.
hear that there's some in
I'm
Florida.
from Florida. I've only seen them in protected areas, but I've never actually been able to go out and find one naturally. But
I
we
got
used
to
to
visit.
go out and snatch up baby alligators. I can literally walk in the river or the creek and feel with my feet, and I can tell the bed. And I'll go underwater, dig that son of a gun up, and come up with an alligator. We used to
I
do
got
that
to
all the time, just being stupid idiot kids.
I got to visit my aunt and uncle in Florida one time, and they were working, so it didn't bother me because yeah, I could pretty much do what I wanted while they were at work. And down by the bridge, they had manatees, so I was hanging out there every day. And I guess the locals or people I would talk to, and I said they should really turn this into a park, and they did. There was a baby manatee. Um, I think he came onto the bank, and I was leaning over. We were almost rubbing noses. I should have asked the lady if I could have a picture, but she got a picture of me. We were rubbing noses with a manatee. And they did make it into a park, and
That's
they
nice.
are protected.
Hey, I actually met the real Shamu. The real Shamu. I actually met the real Shamu growing up in Florida.
I don't like zoos. I don't like animals that have to live in zoos and behind cages because they are not happy. They're not happy.
Yeah, that's right,
They're,
Con. Man, them hurricanes spread them out big time. But yeah, I actually got to meet the real Shamu. They named its son and its daughter Shamu years after. So everybody thought, oh, it's Shamu. But no, I met the real, actual Shamu growing up in Florida. We used to go on field trips to SeaWorld and Gulf World and, all them places. But that was back in the 80s and the 90s.
well,
was
the last time I went to the beach, some fishermen tried to harpoon me, so I don't go anymore.
You look pretty damn scrumptious. I'd harpoon you too.
I was at a zoo
I
one
could probably
time.
get a lot out of that beer, man. Out of that beard.
Well, I got things growing in there. Look at Luna, huh? She said, yummy.
How much is that going for these days? About $35, $40 a pelt.
Mm.
I love it, man. I absolutely love it.
I think there was a video one time where this man saw something blow. He was sitting on his porch and he didn't know what it was, so he was curious. When he went to pick it up, it was a little tiny baby flying squirrel, and he had a beard, and the baby squirrel lived in his beard.
Those flying squirrels are awesome. I always wanted one. I just ain't caught one. I learned my lesson from the deer. But what are them little things? I don't forgot what they're called. I forgot the proper name, but they live off of companionship, and they're only like this big, and they literally live in your pocket. They're kind of like a squirrel slash chipmunk slash.
Opossums?
Yeah. No, thank you. I don't want any,
Big.
I don't want any animal taking a dump in my beard.
What the hell are them called? It's a real thing. They're like a squirrel, but the size of a chipmunk, and they can literally live in your pocket. If you take them out of the pocket and they are alone for too long, they will die.
Oh.
They rely off of companionship. There's a freaking, I can't think of it right now. It's a
I
real
think I
thing,
know
though. It's a
those.
real thing. It's something baby, something baby. Sugar baby, sugar gliders.
Yeah, sugar gliders.
Yeah, they live in your pocket, literally.
I wouldn't mind having one of those.
I've always wanted one of those. Always.
Yeah, she is, Connie. Luna's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
She's my girl.
she is.
I don't know if that's the proper name, but I think that's what we call them is sugar gliders. But they're kind of just like a squirrel slash chipmunk type animal, they don't grow no bigger than like that. Y'all making me damn jealous with all that damn pet love, though. Jordan, come over here and give me some sugar, man. He said, delete your block, man. We got some love, too. Listen.
Oh, what?
Well, guys, I think
It
I
must
shut
be
this
late
down.
there. It must be late there, Joanne.
Yeah, it is actually 0048.
Do you have to
After
work
midnight.
tomorrow?
It's soon. No, 1
Are you
a.m.
off tomorrow?
5:48 p.m. here.
1 a.m. soon here in 11 minutes.
About 7
Hey.
p.m. here.
Well, thank y'all so much for allowing me to join this time. And I'm sorry I ain't been catching the lives like I should been. It has been really awesome getting to hang out with y'all, though. And yeah, just thank y'all so much for putting up with me.
And
Nice
besides,
to
I
meet
need
you,
to get
nice to
something
meet you,
to eat. I'm
Mystic.
hungry.
All right, Joanne, thank you for letting us hang out. Grandpa,
You're very welcome, JC.
Yes, take care, everybody.
To have
love
you
you
here.
guys.
Nice meeting you, Mystic.
You too, man. You too. For sure.
Take care, guys.
Take care, Joanne.
You take care too, Grandpa.
Everybody in
Always.
the chat, love y'all and stay blessed.
Yep. Bless everybody. And then there was two.
Yeah,
You take care, my friend.
yeah,
Bye.
I will. Bye. Okay, guys. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see you in the next one. So I appreciate this, and stay safe, be prepared. Have a great more afternoon, evening, or whatever the time is where you are. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.